Hey guys,
Hey,
Yo,
hi
someone.
guys,
Hey guys, how are you?
welcome to another Monday, another episode of our live car buying guide. And hello everybody, come in, come in. We've got 31 people live with us. We've got Isaac, and we've got people amongst the early arrivals.
We should give people who come early a surprise code that no one understands at during the show. It's like a surprise for you to
Surprise.
It's like if we have a code, we say pineapple. So it's like only for you all come early. You got this particular number. This is code or text.
This is
Everybody will come late.
coach
So they're like,
for speed.
they're like, what is that? First for speed, yes.
Yes.
Interesting content he does.
Okay, this is our chess master Joshua Lee, and with Kanison,
Hi, Kennison, how are
Steven,
you?
UMW, Ng Ziyang, Eugene.
See, early bird gets the worm.
Hey, that's me. Alif, I'm going to start working as car sales advisor at my Tuka starting this Wednesday. Pray for me and wish me luck. You got it, bro. All the best. Congrats on your new job.
wish you luck.
Yeah.
Wait, my Tuka buy cars, what? They sell cars, what?
So
They got sell also.
What happens is they go and seek out people who want to sell their cars to create the volume, like,
Got a legend in the room.
Ivan Kong, hello.
Yes. So Ravi is here. Anthony Montano spotted my new car. Yeah. So actually, today's session is sponsored by Volkswagen amongst our other sponsors. So I thought it would be nice to just put a little Volkswagen cabin here this time. Swapping my own car for a change. Okay. So we've got Brian, got Willie, got Alif. Oh, Alif saying thank you to us. Gary, hi Gary.
Hello,
And
Gary.
Jensen,
hello.
Yes. Hi guys.
Oh,
Hey, so how's everybody's day?
tired.
What did you do, Bobby?
After
came from a long
our team meeting, I went out. I have a meeting with Darren, and then it was almost 2 hours there, and then I jammed back. First time experiencing jam. Wow.
For a long time, right?
Yeah. And then I jammed back. Then my kids say, "Oh, daddy, swimming pool open. Wanna go swim?" Oh, swim. Wow, I'm tired.
Well, Joanne is here with us.
Yo,
So is
Johan.
Gary.
I just saw him today. Very fit now.
Jeremy is with us. Yeah.
Yo, Jeremy.
Oh, Johan is fit now.
Oh, he's slim and fit, bro.
What happened?
Johan is
In
like
his picture also, he looks slim
bro.
and fit.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, guys, today's topic is about car design. All right, and the whole catalyst of this topic was last week. Subaru launched the new WRX, and well, basically it sparked a lot of debate in our office. And of course, when we talk about car design, we can't run away from Chin Siu-ho and Theophilus coming to drop us a line, right? Theophilus is one guy who knows a thing or two about car design. And and since HP, who's working tirelessly behind the scenes, once again, guys, give some likes, give some love, right? Clap your hands from the comforts of your home for HP Tan managing this all the behind the scenes work for us. And this we have here is the new Subaru WRX. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Well, Mugilan is very, very kind. Carlson thinks it looks like a Civic. But honestly, what do you guys think about those, like, the crossover claddings that they put on the underside of the car? Volvo tried this, I think, a few years ago with the S60. Remember S60 cross country or something like that?
But that one is a cross country, bro.
Cross country.
Yeah.
This is not.
I guess the question is, Gary says, show us a closer picture. I guess the point is, when is designed for functionality, when it's designed for trying to create a look, I think that's the underlying meanings over here.
Well,
Like
well,
for
glad to know
example,
that it's not
like-
all hate for the WRX.
like you know, I asked a question, Con, you see behind there that so-called diffuser. So that diffuser normally, it's like there's nothing below that fins over there. It's just flat. But now if the air comes in this way and the fins are inside, what's the point of that thing, isn't it?
You know the thing is that, right?
Exactly.
This diffuser is the size of most bumpers, you know.
I can live with that, no problem. I don't mind.
It replaced the entire bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like this.
So it's
And,
like, you know,
and if you look at the part where it swings upwards, right? And then it
Uh-huh.
crosses over to the other side, right?
Yeah.
That whole
Yeah.
thing just out, you know, that whole thing
Yeah.
just out
Yeah.
by a big margin. So I joined some American groups as well, those Facebook groups, right? There was a hilarious Photoshop. You know how Americans, they like masale lah, basically, right? You know their fireplace. They have a fireplace and there's a latch, right, where they put family photos and all that, right? There's one picture of them photoshopping all the stuff they usually put in on top of the fireplace all over the entire bumper. It's like damn funny, that one.
I mean, it is. I think that the front is. I like the front is nice. Front is okay.
Yes.
But the front is okay. Front is like it's
front
fine.
looks futuristic, actually.
I think the back is where
they points out.
try to just like okay, like this should work more like this should work. Like let's do it, you know, and go for it.
Yeah. I don't know, but what do you guys think about those uneven wheel arches? Right? Those wheel arch claddings are there for one thing, but they look uneven, you know, I feel.
I could buy the wheel arches if they sell this car saying, oh, you know what, you could do off-road with this and you could go and whack the car around and that was the selling point. I could still buy that, you know.
Okay, this is not an appealing angle, to be frank.
Yeah, that's all, bro.
But this is nice. Well, but I mean, I don't know, man. For me, it's been a long time since Subaru had. I had great respect for Subaru as a brand, but it really has been a long time since they had come up with a car that I regard as handsome.
It's like they lost the protector and couldn't draw a circle wheel arch. Someone draw like okay,
it's like your Liberty Walk body kit fell off.
It's like correct, exactly. It's like they made a Liberty Walk body kit, and then that's where the glue was pasted. So it came out. All I can see was the glue remainings and not the car itself.
No, Nakai-san actually was cutting halfway and decided to bail.
Screw it lah. You do it.
But the angry thing with Subaru is this, you know, it's like they always have a okay design and then they purposely ruin it with this kind of weird shit stuffs. Or look at the
like imagine like all the cars in the world you can copy from, you can take samples here and there, and then you manage to make it, I don't know, it's the quad tailpipes, the lights there. My God, so much things.
So busy, extremely busy.
But do you think, Bobby, it would be better if certain parts of it were painted the body color, or if let's say they had that bit that goes on top there, make it chrome? I don't know, something to break it out.
I think Subaru is like pulling a prank. You know? They are like, you think it's just a color issue, right? We'll give you structural issues now. that thing, right? No matter how you paint it, it will not look like a bumper.
Yeah.
It will just not look like a bumper.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is an expert weighing in. WRX raised the boot line, reduced angle of the rear windscreen so that they don't need such a big spoiler for the standard version. But big spoilers is a Subaru, is a WRX thing, ma. Even you also have one.
No, but even that, they could have given it clean lines in the back.
Yes.
Clean lines, and it'll be totally fine. People will be fine with it. There's no, yeah.
But I think but one thing for sure is that this polarizing design has invited debate. Maybe it's not a bad thing either. Okay.
And it caught everybody's attention.
It has. But
You
I
see,
will have to.
Sketch Monkey start work means it's not good looking already.
Yeah. Just
Actually,
having
this
that
is
finger cross.
this actually resolves the rear end a lot better, I feel.
Not so brutal anymore. At least it balances it out a bit,
Yeah,
Gives you a little
yeah,
bit of a tweak.
yeah, yeah.
And then the lights are like, so unimaginative.
Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that the top bit of the diffuser, a line goes across all the way. If they made it all silver or chrome, something like that. Something lah. Give me something.
I think this makes the current WRX like a super looker.
Yes, yes, yes. The current
It is
WRX.
the right car.
Yeah, it at least has a bit more what you call it, looks more pleasant to the eye, I feel.
Question, Con, all the shark fin tin antennas, are they really required in today's world, or is just still aesthetic? Because some cars comes with built-in antennas and don't have the shark fin.
Yeah, I think
the shark fin is mostly GPS.
GPS, is it? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both shark fin and GPS.
Shark fin,
Radio antennas are printed on the
built-in
rear windscreen or rear quarter windscreen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Subaru actually inspired our topic today, and I think Con and HP has collected some other cars that we would like to discuss.
But guys,
you guys fire off with your car buying questions.
Before we what you call it, we flash out some of the cars that a few examples of cars which you feel are over designed. Do share in the comment section what you think is over designed, and we start with the Tucson. This is the new Tucson, and
Con, is there like a differentiation between US and Asia, or this is gonna be
looking at this, I wish they do lah.
Okay, please comment what you guys spot on this that you think is just over designed. Please leave a comment.
Willie thinks
Tana, have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen this yet. First I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
But I always felt that Kia's design when they're like, all the modern Kias, they try to be over. That the whole language about new Kias is trying to be over. If it looks to be normal, they cannot sell. They can't sell on the same rank as Honda and Toyota to be normal. So I think they've hit on the spot to be different, to be polarizing. So I think they done a good job.
But Tana, don't you think that the Kias and Hyundais for the matter from 2010 to 2015 managed to achieve that good design that is at the same time not overboard, and still quite tasteful?
I think 2010, because I had a Hyundai EF Sonata. I feel that in the early parts of Kia Hyundai, they were about, can I sell a car that is cheap enough and looks okay enough to sell? It's like cheaper than Honda, and they'll buy it. I get fine, it's fine. Then they went to a point that let's copy someone else and make it looking as if it's them and get older engines. Now they're at a point they say like, okay, we cannot survive in the market there. We've got to be different. Be crazy or die. And for that, like people will buy for example, the new Hyundai the Kia Carnival, because it's so different, so unique, so it's not the other people's car. Not like any other car in the market, and I'll buy it honestly because it's.
But the new Carnival is a well executed design.
Yeah. So I'm saying that, like I'll buy a Kia because it's polarizing, because it's different, it's in your face kind of design. So I'll buy it for that. Honestly, I like it.
I guess, okay. Well, I mean,
but this Hyundai is like, you look at the wheel arches, the double wheel arches,
crazy,
double body line. I mean, who designs full body line? Like, look at the cut line.
Bobby, can you imagine this with a matte color wrap? I tell you, it'll be gorgeous. It'll be like as if it's like
the rapper is going to look at that rear door and say, "Shit, how am I going to wrap this?"
you look at the line that cuts down. It's like the car
doesn't look real.
everybody gets a folding line. The front door gets a folding line. The rear door gets a folding line.
Yeah.
You have one, I have one. You know, it's like, my
But
God.
it doesn't look real, put this way. I mean, to me, it's like, I almost feel like, are you sure this is a real car or not? Because it's
But
like,
I do like the fang execution on the tail lights. I think that
Yeah.
fang design on the tail lights is very nice.
Mm.
But the side lines are just, to me, it's just overdone. They could have done without that 45-degree line at the rear door or the.
And then it folds in on the body line,
Yeah.
the shoulder line.
Yes.
My
But
God.
the thing is that
is it wider then? Maybe by this different design, the same you will have a wider footprint. Maybe. Think about it.
I believe
think
that's
so.
the-
I don't think so. Those are just folding
hope
lines.
so.
You are not, I mean, what is this? This is a Tucson. You're not talking about, like a BMW M or Mercedes AMG wide body kind of design, right? And
Oh my God.
I mean, the thing is that all you have to do is look at Mazda and see how you don't need to overuse lines to have good design.
Yeah. I mean, talking about the lines, go back to the pictures, HP. Okay, this what annoys me. Go back to the one that's on side.
Mhm.
Back HP to the side profile.
I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
here,
okay.
stop here. Okay,
Ah.
what irks me on this particular angle? The other angle was also bad. This angle, like when you see the floor reflection on the body, you know how it doesn't go straight. That troubles me. That troubles me. Like
Oh
you see
my God,
when you see like a
cannot
tree,
unsee.
whatever on the reflection of the car itself, the fact it's not straight, or at least it's curved. This is like go and cut and come back. Like wow, this is crazy, lah. It's the
Wow,
car
I
accident.
cannot unsee, man.
That is a problem for me.
Tana,
It's
I
as if-
cannot unsee.
It's as if you took two cars, you Photoshop, you paste, and here's the car. In real life.
Ayo.
I am curious to know what Theophilus Chin had to say when he first saw this picture.
Yeah. This is quite bad, lah. This is quite bad.
But Tana, just now you say, right, going back to what you say, right, there are some cars you will buy a car because it looks polarizing.
Like you say, if you buy, let's say, back when it came out, the Volester, it was different, like, no? Yeah, see, look at that. It's different, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But this is just too much. It's
Too much,
it's just
too much.
over design and over design.
Yeah.
They just throw everything at it.
I mean,
Right?
for a car that I will buy personally, I wouldn't buy a car that's too overly designed. Personally,
Yeah.
I like cars whereby the designs mean something to me, lah. For example, if let's say you buy a Porsche and the fenders, you can see there's a design to it.
Yeah.
I understand. The design makes me feel I want to buy the car. But I can appreciate why it's more to buy this car because they want that. Oh my God, people will stare and look and stuff. Fine, nothing wrong with it, like, but yeah, it's something.
But just now
What is
you
this?
mentioned, I don't know, it's supposed to be the rear wiper, right? This spot,
Really?
Yes.
right? It's supposed to be the wipers.
Yeah, this is where most SUVs put their wiper. What? So this one,
Yeah,
they
look at
totally
the rear.
do away with the rear wiper.
HP put a direct rear view. See where's the wiper? Oh,
don't have
no wiper.
It's probably or it's probably hinged at the top.
Wow, top hinge. The lights, the rear lights, not just fangs, every fang they have little LED lines in there. It's just super busy. And then you look at the little hexagon lines in between the diffuser. It's like where does that even come from? Like
you know what problem I have with this con? The one I hate. Okay, stop there, HP. The problem with this is I'm a bit psychotic, lah. The angle of both the lights are not the same. So as if the inside one is broken, it's like coming inside further in than the outside one. So to me, it's like always oh shit, is it broken?
That didn't bother me as much as it does you, but I see what you mean.
Yeah,
and in fact, from some angles, to me it looks as if they didn't really get the assembly alignment correct.
Like the angle of that the way you keep the where the plate number is. The plate number is one angle. The light is another angle there. So the three angles there. So it's just very busy, in that sense.
Yeah,
it's extremely busy.
I'm not a fan of the back, honestly.
And Tana, just now you mentioned that Hyundai was doing all this to try and grab sales, or if not, they can't compete with Honda and all that, right? But that is within the Malaysian context, and they don't sell well at all in Malaysia. But globally,
Canada, they're very good.
Hyundai is a bigger car company than Honda.
Yes.
It's bigger than Honda. It is bigger than Nissan, right? It's world number 3.
But why, Bobby? Why have they recently climbed the ranks and become high selling? Because I guess people get leases in America and Canada. They get new cars, and this is something so different. You pay something, but you get such a modern looking car. So that's why I feel that the Hyundais are doing well in Americas, because it's so modern looking for them, at least, the Americans, and it's, I guess, cheap enough,
I think credit to them, their cars are really well made, very reliable.
Well engineered.
Yes.
No question, their cars are well engineered.
Look at interior. Look at interior. Look at interior, HP. And they decided to just go clean with the interior.
The complete circle steering irks me. Like, you made the car so modern, and the steering is like a typical round circle.
You look at the LCD panel on the Speedo, bro. It's just a rectangle. It's just one rectangle.
God.
They don't even put a cow over it.
Oh my God, this is bad.
This looks like a 1992 futuristic car show kind of concept.
Yeah.
Now you talk about it, maybe it looks like a kid designed this like many years ago. He draw the line of the car outside, like sup, here, take it.
Switch off the push button transmission.
Reverse, neutral. Oh. I'm not a fan of the center display, like with the AC control.
Really everywhere, this car.
And the seats also, like, why have you make the seats so like look at your seats, Con, your seats from the Volkswagen. There are lines to it. It's so beautiful. There are lines to it. It'll match the car's body. Exterior, interior matches. Here, the seats are so round and fluffy, and then the body is so like square and sharp.
I think the seats are the least offensive part of this car, to be honest.
Yeah, but it doesn't jive,
My God.
Well, this is true. But Hyundai never had the point to bring the B segment into Malaysia after discontinuing the Accent.
I'm just surprised with this interior. The exterior is like going crazy, then the interior.
I'm surprised it's an actual car. I thought it's like a concept car, but if it's an actual car, it's actual
let's
car.
See what other cars that HP has prepared for us.
Yes.
Mari.
Wow, this feels like exterior and interior designed by two different teams.
Yeah, hello, Brian. You're right.
Oh,
don't la.
I think it's over designed also. You look at the front, my God.
Yeah.
The front looks like a front from a Q8. It's as if they take the Q8's front and graft it onto a small.
Bobby, how the front side, the front side bottom place there. They used to be where the air intake was and kind of for the brakes and stuff. Over time, they closed up. Audi made it for the radar and stuff and it should have kept it that way. But this is way too big on the side, and this is blocked off. That piece you see on the side there is blocked off. So it's just, I don't know, getting drag, if anything. No la.
Can we see
it looks like a small car with a rear. Like a Photoshop like that.
No, it's like Audi's philosophy when they designed this car, is that right? They say, okay, this is the fascia, right? I'm going to make as much space of it black as I can. Look at that black strip, above the diffuser. All right, so you have the diffuser containing the tail pipes.
You want to hear a joke?
Unnecessary element.
Yeah. Imagine the front design was in the back design was in the front, and the front design was in the back. The car would look better.
That's what they once said about the Savvy.
Like even the rear lights look good enough to be in the front.
It's rather over designed. I mean, it's striking. The proportions are perfect.
Yeah.
But it's just a bit over designed, especially the front. The front is just over designed.
Sad, such a well engineered car.
Yeah, man. HP next.
Audi's grill die needs to be larger than new BMW's kidney grill.
They say like, who's bigger?
If you change the badge to Volkswagen can also. Okay, at least we have fans. We do have fans of the Audi RS3. So, yeah.
This color doesn't show
I remember when I reviewed this car. I think this is one of the cars in this list that we had a chance to review. Bobby, this car, right? The design lines of this car is just bonkers, man.
Everywhere, man. The lines, the headlamp.
And the best part is, right, they will suddenly have one line that go like this, and another go like this, and they just don't meet. They just like, it's just there. Like, it's crazy. I mean,
to me, I said like to me, it's more about functionality. I think the whole grill thing is like the grill is meant to be a place where the air goes in for the radiator. That's how I grew up with, Anything else is for crash protection or looking good, whatever. So when you do this, my mind is always like, okay, where's the grill? What's happening? I just can't accept. And like in my mind, I'm thinking, Bobby, maybe I'm stupid. I'm thinking, the wind kena the grill, wouldn't this cause like a turbulence in the front there, cause more drag, because they're all designs there, like all these cross patterns. Wouldn't it be better to make like a clean bumper? So I just don't see the logic behind having this
clean bumper. You can't breathe, right?
Yeah.
No. I said you have a clean bumper. You have a grill big enough.
Look at this angle. You see the lines or not? Wow.
One line above the front arch, one line cutting the front door handle to the top of the back.
Yeah.
Another one at the bottom. Another one above the rear.
And not
you get an artist and they will put a pencil and they sketch out, like they sketch the car and then that sketch became reality. You know what I mean?
This is like a car, right, that was folded from origami.
Maybe it's a design, I guess. You want to be an origami shaped thing.
Yeah, I know that's the concept, but one too many lines there.
No, this one because I told them to put this in.
Wow. I mean, it's not the worst of all the cars here, honestly. I mean, of all the one thing so far, I think this is the one that I can probably accept.
Yeah.
But it's trying to push the envelope of what is access there. So,
yeah.
I wouldn't
design. Real now thinks it's the designer trying to make the car larger than it is.
Yeah.
Check out the new Nissan Juke design. Actually, this is a very small.
I think this car, right, the hatch is a bit too slanted. It looks like a hatchback here.
Yeah.
There's no. Yeah. Nightmare to repair the lines.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Don't side impact this, man. You guys won't want to do it. As Forge for Speed once said.
Okay. Next.
Come next. Okay, at least now we know what HP has been searching. Like, look at the right side just now.
Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't see nothing. Oh, no. I'm still defending the Fiat Multipla.
Hey, that time you and Thomas say want to buy one?
We want to buy, and then was MCO, and then couldn't get JB. What is this?
Sento DSG. Walao, look at this.
Oh, this looks like a Veyron that went to a Sunway body shop.
It's based on the Chiron and it's supposed to hark back to the EB110, but ouch. Ouch.
I don't remember the EB110 looking like this.
You know how with some cars, they as if mudguard you left.
Yeah, the mudguard guy left the check.
Looks
the
like
wheels.
Already.
Very brutal design. This one just everywhere. The lights. Wow.
Wow, this one.
China Revon. Oh.
China Veron.
Hey, China makes
damn expensive way.
handsome cars than this.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
once we're on the topic, on the topic of car design, right? Iman Roya asked us about the first gen Peugeot 500. That is an example of a naturally handsome car. What do you think, guys?
Yes.
I think all the visual looks good.
Yeah.
For the era, whenever they launched out, they were all different, unique, you know. I think, even inside, interior.
The modern ones are a bit over-designed, but they look good. They look okay.
They still look good. They still look good.
My only problem with the Peugeot is I wish they're more powerful. Oh.
Your eyes small enough, no, Tana?
Oh, yeah, that's the light there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the light.
Your eyes can do like us or not?
Can?
One of the villains on the Avengers movie.
Yeah, man. This is a villain car, man. This is a villain car. Yeah.
It could be a Bond car. The side tires will come out with blades and strip the other car apart.
Yeah, man.
Like you see this corner, I think where is the airflow? I'm thinking, where will the air flow through? Is it the nose? Is it the vent on the side there, the bottom piece? I'm thinking all those bits.
I don't know, man. And the wheels,
This is why I love McLaren. McLaren does a car for design and functionality.
Yes, man.
I think McLaren is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, Tana, somebody once pointed out to me, right? McLaren, in a way, right, it's a bit like the Lotus ethos of supercars.
Yep.
You have supercar performance, but they have the Lotus ethos. So when the idea is that, right, when you see somebody driving a Lotus, like Cikgu Suresh, for example, these guys prioritize the driving experience to the exclusion of all end, right? And a McLaren is the car that Cikgu Suresh will graduate to when he becomes super rich.
Yeah.
Next car, come. See what we have. Need for Speed games. Yes, Derek.
Oh, yes.
I need to play Need for Speed. It's been a while.
Yeah, man.
Bugatti controversy. Yeah, we won't get to see the whole thing. Very rare.
Yeah. What is this?
The Orion, is it? It's a Toyota Orion, right?
No, Avalon.
Avalon.
Yeah. Wow.
They even retain this.
Yeah. No, I mean, look at that corner, right? Where
maybe it looked better with the number plate on the center. I don't know.
Let me
No, what would look better is, you see the frame of the grille, right? There are two vertical black frames, right? They should paint that body color.
And then it'll become a RS3.
I don't know, man. This looks like what, looks like Nakai-san go and cut your bumper.
Oh,
yeah.
And like, ayo. What
it's
is
like how
this?
It's like they take a bumper from another car and they cut in half and join together.
Yeah.
And say, here, bumper for you. Take it and go.
Oh my god. The front, really tak boleh. Why?
And this is Toyota,
Hey, but the profile of the car looks good, eh?
It is. It does.
Just look at the front where the bonnet line ends up, and then there's another line there, another line there.
Ayo. Ni sakit mata ni. So why? And then immediately after this, there's two straight line here.
The front looks short, huh?
Yeah, actually, yes.
I'm surprised how the engine is. It must be
it's a transverse engine for sure.
But how they? It's very short, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, it's the visual effect from this angle. If you look at the side angle, right, I'm sure the nose overhang is at least as long as a Camry. Because you see, right, the corner there, right, where you have that slant, and then where the where they
The
have
supposed side intake, right?
yeah. So it sort of like splits the front corner and makes the front look shorter from this angle.
But I don't understand, Con. You see, they invest
Yeah.
millions in wind tunnel.
Yeah.
This side intake is definitely a wind drag.
Yeah. But Tana, let me ask you this: wind
can't be
tunnel,
sure.
wind
What's that?
aerodynamics. All this the CG figures don't sell cars the way design does, and Toyota probably figured that this design appeals to their customer wherever they're selling this car in.
For all you know, Tana, the whole grill, right? A lot of parts are covered on. So
Yeah.
Asao is covered, right? There will be a pressure zone whereby the air will be pushed up.
Okay.
So, yeah, if it goes through, the CD figures will be higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Well, he has seen.
come.
This is someone who has seen
Show
the
us
car
the
in real life.
U4.
Yeah, come. Murano. Hey, this is
I thought
compared
that's
to
true. Murano.
Murano.
Looks cute.
This actually is compared to what we have seen today. This actually looks it looks at the very least
Visible.
inoffensive.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
looks
looks at the
cute,
exterior,
like
lah.
cute. Yeah, like a
The
Okay
rear
lah,
looks like a
actually.
Juke.
But it no longer has
Yeah.
that Murano's, Murano always want to have a very muscular,
stout.
garang,
Yes.
right?
Mm.
This
Yes.
one looks like the X Trail Plus,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I don't think it looks. The Murano name is like very macho one.
Yeah,
right?
because just now when you saw this, first thing you thought of a X-Trail, right?
Yeah.
I saw a
Yeah.
Pokemon in the front earlier.
Yeah.
Like a very cute Pokemon face,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, this one not entirely over designed, but it's
But actually, it went the other way. It doesn't preserve the essence of the Murano, which because like what you said, right? The first two Muranos had that muscular presence about them. This one does not.
It's like
and the
someone buys a
modern
Murano,
Nissan
like,
design. The modern Nissan design don't age well. They don't age well.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Previous
Okay,
gen
next.
Mirai, damn expensive to look at. Probably the most
Oh,
offensive
yeah.
I've seen.
And then the new Mirai is so beautiful. Okay, come next. What do we have?
What is
4 series.
i4?
Okay,
It cannot. We talk about modern design.
Please comment. Who likes this? Who doesn't like this?
Who likes this?
Yeah, type like or no like.
Yeah.
Hmm.
X4
you okay?
okay lah.
I
iX boleh. This I agree.
yeah.
This
I mean,
Yeah,
I
IX. Yeah, we forgot to
I've
put
got-
the IX. Right?
iX4, right? I have no option, like, basically. I want to buy a BM in my future. I'm forced to kind of live with this thing, like, so I can't say no to it. But I'm more of a sleek design for the BMW when they had like the E39, E46. I think those kind of slimmer grill is my
Oh,
preference.
yes.
I think
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
more.
Like, you see this one-
I see BM as being sleek, lah. This one looks.
This side
Right.
profile actually is
Yeah.
okay, right?
Yeah. Side is good, back is good. The front
Oh.
grill, I just feel that the lights and the grill are not in proportion. You make a car with such a beautiful lights, and then suddenly the grill is like hanging down there, all the way to the floor. Like, why?
HP made me hopeful to see the IX later. Let's see what's the next car. I want to see the IX here. The IX, oh my god. Like, next car. What do we get?
Next car. Looks like a child only the parents will like. I reckon this grill matches bright and striking colors.
Well, then the parents is actually the IX. This one
is-
nice.
I like
This
it.
is actually nice.
Nice.
This is actually nice. Yes.
Very clean design.
Yeah. Yeah. This is actually nice.
Proportion.
But
well
guys,
proportioned.
this one Gone left the chat with Nissan good designs.
But even
Even
Gordon
the
was
way
there.
the rear- look at the rear light and then the lines on the body. It's so nice.
Yeah,
it's
the line goes down, right?
It's very nice. Even the angle. So go back. HP. The lines in the front bumper where the line, the bumper cuts through, is the same angle as the light behind.
Yes,
so,
yes, that's
so
a very nice touch.
So those things get to me, like it's very nice.
And I like the hood.
Very nice.
You look at the hood, the line actually comes down to the wheel arch, follows the wheel arch, right?
Yes,
it's a clamshell hood, very nice.
So it's it's a decently resolved design. Front and bonnet headlight looks like the Scirocco.
Yes, I can see that.
This is good.
This reminds me of the Veloster.
This
angle reminds me of the Veloster.
True.
Yeah.
I can see that.
The roof liner.
Yeah. What's next?
Brutal. This is just brutal.
Oh
my god. Look at this. Wow. The
front grille, all the new BMs have got a different shape. It's not like all looks not the same. Some are thinner, some are like a bit more rounded. This is like the side it's a bit more rounded. So I think they got to stick to one, because if not, it messes up the whole thing. This one looks like a two ball, like two.
What?
Circles. Like the front grille. It is not flat and straight, you see. It's a bit more roundish. So it comes out looking a bit more offensive than the like the M4s or like the other BMWs. On this design, it looks a bit off, if you ask me. More off than the rest.
Please get it out of my eyes. Oh, look at the front end, like hit the wall like that.
Flat. See, it's just flat.
Wow. Ayo.
But impressive numbers, in terms of the range.
Oh yes.
Oh,
but that's the future, right? If EV is going to be the future, that has to be the development, to make it happen. Otherwise, they cannot. There's no way they can market this as a mainstream car.
This angle horrible. Wow, straight front lagi.
You see what I mean, corner. The front grille, as it goes down, it tapers down. You see, this grille compared to the other BMWs. So it looks a bit more like hanging.
Tana, I want to launch a mini triangle accessory to attach to the bottom so that it completes the love.
Oh yeah. Heart shape.
Ayu. Tak boleh ah.
No.
Okay, but guys, just for debate's sake, right? What do you think plays a bigger role in design? Do you think proportions matter more, or do you think the details matter more? Do you look at proportions first or the details first?
Carefully, Shane, I want you to take this car, give it the old 8 series grill, and make it clean. I think it will look awesome.
You know this view, right? This view looks like what the porn director shooting from the ass of the guy, right? Where the girl is giving the guy a blowjob, the balls hanging in front of her eyes. It's like, oh my
God.
I cannot.
I'll send you a video to Bobby what I got now. Don't show the audience, but that's how offensive it looks.
Next car. I cannot. Oh my God. My imagination will just fly.
Okay.
Okay. Last one, then we go for a break.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's the BYD Han.
Oh, nice, man.
This is handsome.
Yeah. Electric car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Real also
nice.
not bad.
Proper
nice.
light.
Yes.
Proper
Nice.
It's nice.
China designs. BYD.
Right? Rims also are tastefully styled. And I like the
Wow.
detail at the rear quarter window where they had the 3 fins there. I think that's a very nice design detail, right?
This is nice. Hey, see the interior?
Got interior.
Go. Okay,
Okay, look classy.
infectious the exterior, right?
Yeah, I wish the screen was this way, but okay lah, nice.
I think this car the screen can rotate one.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yes. I think the screen can
that
rotate.
makes
one.
sense. That makes sense.
It can rotate between portrait and landscape.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. Oh, nice. Look at the gear lever, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
How awesome if that actually lights up, Bobby. Like,
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if it does, honestly.
It's like actually touch, it goes like, you know, you see a mood, hot or cold, can just light. My God, I think.
Yeah. And this is the norm of designs in China, right, Bobby?
Hey,
Yeah.
Con, is that open grain?
What?
Open grain wood?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It is.
Shock,
This looks properly premium, right, Tana?
Look at the
like
leg room, bro.
It looks like a Maserati interior.
Hey, the rear headrest can fold way. The sides, look at that.
Where?
The rear headrest.
Oh yeah.
Wow, you can, and these are rear seats that you can properly lounge on.
Yeah.
You can properly lounge on this.
Beautiful. See,
Beautiful.
China designs are like that now.
Yeah.
What's stopping it come from Malaysia, Bobby?
I don't know. EV cars, maybe whether they want to do a right-hand drive or not. I see Malaysia got the market or not. Right. Yeah.
Plus the fact that they are busy selling boatloads of this back in China.
Yeah, I guess so.
After this, we go for a break.
Yep.
Yeah, Mercedes interior. Yeah, that one looks like Mercedes, the cover.
Yeah. Some more red leather, crazy.
Very nice. The interior matches the exterior. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at the dash. The red colors.
Yeah, man.
Going across.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! So I'm sure when you open up, it lights up and it goes like, phew.
Yes.
Awesome, man. I like
Nice.
it.
Nice.
So nice.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go for a short break. After this, go toilet, go grab your drinks, and we're gonna continue. All right.
We'll be back.
Yep.
Volkswagen.
And we are back. So we are very grateful that this episode is sponsored by Volkswagen, and in conjunction with Malaysia Day, they have got some great deals in store for those of you guys who are buying a Volkswagen, whether it's a Passat, Passat Elegance, Passat R-Line, Tiguan All-Space Highline, or R-Line. As we all know right now, the ongoing sales tax, ongoing incentive, 0% sales tax on all Volkswagen models. All right, and of course, Volkswagen is also very actively trying to promote their e-showroom initiative. So if you book your Volkswagen online, Passat Elegance, Passat R-Line, Tiguan All-Space Highline, and Tiguan All-Space R-Line, you get to enjoy 3,500 ringgit e-showroom rebate. On top of that, the Passat Elegance and the Passat R-Line, you get 1 year worth of, the Passat Elegance, you get 1 year free insurance. R-Line, you get 1 year free petrol. And finally, for the Passat Elegance, you get 6,500 ringgit of additional savings, 5,500 additional savings with the Passat R-Line, and 2,000 ringgit with the Tiguan All-Space Highline 1.4. Okay, so yeah. Volkswagen, they are full availability of stocks. Apparently, what we have been told, they are not affected by the global chip shortage, so they have available units at the dealerships. Their production at Pekan recently restarted, so you are of course encouraged to buy online through their e-showroom. But if you want to visit the showroom personally, we have also been told that all their dealership staff have been fully vaccinated, and they are open for you if you are fully vaccinated as well. Okay, so if you're looking to buy a Volkswagen, Passat Elegance, Passat R-Line, Tiguan Allspace Highline, or Tiguan Allspace R-Line, now is a great time.
I want to add, Connor. I think the VW design now is fantastic. I think the current model generation, what they're doing, the designs, the way it looks, I think is just beautiful. It will definitely stand the test of time for next decade. Even the seats like you're in now, look at that seats, man, fantastic. Awesome. Sure, say that was R there. Man, special,
Okay, and Anthony, I have a question for Anthony. Are you a Volkswagen salesman?
He's a VW supporter. I know all VW questions he's there to answer us.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, on. We have come, you go.
We have a very special guest today. And guys, as you know, Evo Club Car Insurance with Pro Mileage, we are proud sponsor of E1 Championship. And today we welcome Kalen Chin to join us. Okay, he's one of the racers in E1 Championship. Hi, Kalen. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Well, I am 14 years old, turning 15 in November at the end of the year. I am racing for Black Wolf in the E1 Championship.
Yeah.
And I live in Singapore. I'm Australian living in Singapore.
You're Australian. So tell us, how was your race last week, or rather, how's your campaign been since for the first 2-3 races?
Well, last week's race wasn't really a good one for me, but I'm getting used to how the procedure in iRacing is comparing to how it was last season in Race Room. And the first round was actually pretty good in Interlagos. But then Montreal, a couple of things went wrong for me, and I only managed like a P7, I think. So that wasn't a good result for me.
Okay. Just now you mentioned you were 14 going to 15, right? Okay. When I was your age, I definitely wasn't. I was also playing what you call it,
Mario
racing
Kart.
games. Yeah, that was as far as we went. Okay. So I mean, how are you balancing your commitment to E1 and from what we learned from our previous interviews, E1 is almost like a proper, full-on professional racing. It's almost like a full-time thing. You have to practice every day, right? And the races is almost like an actual 1-day-long team event. How do you balance that with your commitment to your studies and also having growing up?
Well, I mostly almost every day spend time on the simulator, just like driving. Let's say for an example, the F1 car on iRacing. I do a lot of that series.
Is this you when you were younger?
Yes, that is me when I was younger.
Oh,
this is me when I think I was about 3.5 in this video, almost 4.
Wow.
This is one of my first times on the Formula 1 2010 game. This is in 2010.
This was you at 3.5.
Yes, I think almost 4.
You were driving. My God.
Yeah.
Okay, I it's time to get my daughter started, man.
Wow.
But yeah, this was me. This is the video that my father uploaded on YouTube. Me driving the Formula 1 2010 game.
Nice.
And then shortly after this, funny story, actually, how I got into karting. My father's colleague saw this video and he basically recommended karting. And so like I can't really remember the entire story, but basically after that, I tried driving my first go-kart, and ever since then, I've been driving a lot. And then in 2014, I participated in my first race when I was 7 years old.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
So, Kalen, you have dreams of becoming a real racer, of course, right? A real professional.
Yes, that is definitely the
That
dream.
is the dream.
I mean,
So
my dream is
yeah, you go on.
my dream is definitely to become a Formula One world champion. I
Oh,
watch
nice.
I watch F1 every time it's on. I follow NASCAR as well. I follow IndyCar. Like a lot of my interest goes to motorsport.
Yeah.
And like I always imagine myself, like I picture myself like being at the top, and so
Nice.
that's what
Visualize
I really
it
want to.
and
He's got a 4.5 technically right now.
So, which is your favorite team?
Probably get onto the next
I don't really have a favorite, to be
Aaron
honest.
Lynn has been into the pits.
I mostly like
Lynn is down in 16 at the
like
moment.
McLaren and Aston Martin, mainly because of the drivers in the team. I mean, Sebastian Vettel is my favorite
Very
driver.
quickly about iRacing.
And then for McLaren, I mean, of course, I have to love Daniel Ricciardo. I mean, he's the only Aussie on the grid.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just an overall favorite of mine. Same for Lando as well. So yeah, that's why I like McLaren and Aston a lot.
So do you watch Monza? What happened at Monza?
Oh man, last night it was. I was shouting, I was screaming so much at the TV, like cheering Ricciardo won, and then when Hamilton and Verstappen crashed as well, that was it was insane yet last night.
But it's crazy, right? The way those two are driving. I think it's sort of gotten personal for them, isn't it?
You could say that, but honestly, as a racing driver, you don't really think about like personal conflicts unless, of course, because they're both title contenders. I don't really think that his incident. I don't really think that they meant to crash, or they weren't thinking about the title here. They were probably only thinking like, I want to be ahead of him, or something like that. That's what you want to. That's what you think about when you're fighting your championship contender, and obviously, none of them gave way to each other, and that's what happened.
Yeah. I mean, the way I look at it is, I don't blame either drivers. It's racing. It happens.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. But have you had any similar incidents like this when you were in e-racing? Because in e-racing, you are racing from the simulator. There is sort of...
Honestly, to think about it, I honestly don't think I've had an incident with a title contender. Even though I did start e-racing in 2018. I've done multiple sim racing leagues and races, and I don't think I've had an incident like that. I don't think so. I can't even imagine how I'll feel if it happens.
My God. Well, Kalen, I can't imagine that you're just 3 years older than my son, and my son is still playing Roblox, and you have a very firm dream and goal to be an F1 champion, and this is amazing. I wish more. Should I use the word kid, because you don't speak like one, but I hope you can inspire more children, more others to dream further, to have higher future goals. I think you go very, very far. I wish to see you one day on the podium. Awesome.
I think Bobby, like we tell our kids, like what, you can be whatever you want. You can have a whole life to think about what you want to become. In a way, it's true. But in a way, when this few individuals, like Kalen Chin has said, like at 3 years old, start driving, this is what I want to do, and that's all you do it. All the greats, Cristiano Ronaldo, Pele, they all started very young, and this is what they want to
Yeah.
do, you know. And the amount of
Nice.
hours you put in as practice will show up at the end of the day. And I think,
Yes.
it's crazy because I guess like Kalen was saying that when you drive, you don't think about hurting somebody else. You're purely on the drive.
Yeah.
And I think you
Eyes
got,
on the prize.
and I think like if you think about it, just a maths, like, you know, the amount of hours that you have done in sim racing in simulators, it's crazy when you think about anybody else in your league you're comparing with. No one has the amount of hours training
Yeah.
that you have, you know. So
I'm gonna,
fantastic.
I'm gonna find ways
Awesome.
to see my daughter in the go-kart track, man.
It's also to the parents and the teachers as
Yeah.
well. My son once told us when he was in kindergarten, when he said that his dream was to become an astronaut, right? The teacher outright told my son, "No, that's impossible."
Ayo. Ayo.
Well, good for you, Karen. We
Yeah,
wish
man.
you all
Yeah,
the
man.
best. Wish you all the best of luck, and
Yeah.
do it. All right.
Do it.
And
Thank
yes,
you.
you're an
Thank you
Australian,
so
but
much.
I want to tag
if you
Mr. from.
make Singapore proud, we Malaysians, we are a bit, we're kind of, hey, we're just next door,
I want to tag this here now. Anthony Montano at 9:33 said future F1 Championship on the 13th of
Yes.
September 2021. You know, in 10 years, when I reflect back of today's, I will want to take the snapshot. I can say, here's the F1 Championship in our show. And we want to see you there, man. Go for it.
Wow, is that someone you know?
That's my father. That's my father.
Ricardo in the one versus one race.
So basically, in the 2019 Singapore Grand Prix, there was like this sim event in a mall, and so basically you had to set the fastest time around the Singapore track on the F1 2019 game, and so if you get the fastest lap, then you'll get to head-to-head 1v1 against Daniel Ricciardo, and so I got the fastest lap.
Nice.
Beating, funny thing, Alif Hamilton, who is also in the UN Championship.
Nice.
And the next day I got to drive against Daniel Ricciardo, and I actually won against him.
Wow.
It was an amazing experience, and it's crazy to think that was almost 2 years ago as well. So here's some photos as well.
Nice. Nice.
So dreams are possible.
Yes, man. Go for it. Go for it.
Awesome, Kalen. Thank you so
don't
much.
Forget us when you're famous.
Yeah. Don't forget us when you're famous, please.
I'll call you when you're famous to really famous for an interview. Don't forget us.
Yeah. Through your trajectory of reaching there, we were somewhat the little dots. All right. Trying to make ourselves sound important.
Yeah. All of us here, we wish you every success in your future races, and good luck for your next one. You take it one race.
Thank you so much.
Last question before we kick you out.
Yeah.
Now imagine you are a rich F1 champion. Okay. What car would you buy?
This is a tough one because I don't really know much about cars unless it's classic Formula One cars. That's the only type of cars that I know. Honestly, this is a tough one. This is actually making me think a lot.
Because one of our colleagues is in Sarawak. He has a restaurant where he bought the Arrows F1 car and hang it on the wall.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Honestly, I think the 2013 Red Bull, in my opinion, because as I said, I'm a huge Sebastian Vettel fan, and that was a record-breaking season, and he is an inspiration to me in a way, and so if I could have his car, literally own it, if I am in this question, if I am a rich person, owning that car, it would mean something special to me.
Nice. And I certainly hope Sebastian Vettel won't leave, Aston Martin. All right. All right. Thank you, Kalen. Thank you so much. Nice
Thank
meeting
you so much for
Wish you
your
all
time.
the best.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's interesting, Bobby?
Right.
We've had, I think, few sim racers and people in the show, and we asked them what car they want, and a lot of them always say, like, you know what, they're not so much crazy about cars. They like to drive them. That driving sport is what they're after. They're not really they don't know much about cars. They're like, okay, whatever, it's a car, fine, but any car you give them, they want to just drive the car, the experience of driving and pushing the limits. That's what they're after. And I just
Wow.
people forget how much of a sport it is.
Competing.
And I have to say to his father, great job, man.
Man.
It you know that famous pianist from China, I don't know what Lang and all that. His family, right, sold everything, literally sold everything that they have just to bring him to Beijing to find a tutor for piano.
Wow.
And he's now one of the best in the world. So these are the things. The parents have to trust you and nurture you. Yeah. So
I am so going to nurture my daughters through racing if either of them are up for it.
Racing.
My wife doesn't allow my kids to play video games in the house. So there you go.
But you see, this is the new world. There are so many ways to achieve. Right? It's not just about studying hard, go graduate uni and get a good high-paying job anymore. There's so many possibilities out there. Even racing is democratized through simulators. Right?
I think it's more. I think forget what it pays. Just focus on what makes you happy. And if you're best at it, things will pay out. Even if you don't become a racer, it doesn't matter.
And you know what? I used to dream of becoming a car designer.
You should, Bobby.
I used to, because when I was in primary, right, I'm the guy. I'm the student where they send to participate in all the arts drawing competition.
Oh.
Yeah, my arts is I score 9900. I'm really good in arts, and I love drawing, and I always only draw cars. But I lost the interest in drawing in high school because my high school forced me to do Chinese drawing, which I freaking hate. I freaking hate mountain, the tree. I hate that, and then I stopped drawing.
If you were allowed to cultivate that love, the three of us probably wouldn't be here in this room here today. But at the same time, it's quite tragic, right? Because you were not encouraged to express yourself, and
I almost joined the national team for snooker training, not the official national team, but just the training, the youngsters training. I was really good in snooker when I was 16, 15, 16. Yeah. Anyway, it's not about. Okay.
Let's take our first question.
Bobby, please apply in DW and design their eyes.
We need Theophilus Chin for that. Right, we need Theophilus for that. Yeah. How much do you spend 5 million cash? Wow, this kind of question. This guy's a whole mama night,
No, meaning that's all you have. Okay, you have to take 10% out of that 5 million cash.
Of course, it's reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you're using too little,
Yeah.
If you have 5 million cash, right? Why are you only spending 500K to buy a car? That's too little. That is too
How much do you
little.
think you should spend?
I think any car that I buy that's worth, like, say, $2 million, like supercar cars, and I park it in Langkawi, will not depreciate. It probably appreciate, and then my money is still there. And
let's say the car that you use, Bank Negara suggests we use 1/3 of our.
Yes, I believe Bank Negara is right.
So 1/3, all right? So remember, about 1.7 million. Okay, that's what you should buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
So guys, come. Let's bring in your question.
Continue. HP, come. Let's continue. What do we have tonight? I think tonight's topic is so interesting. Very few people ask car buying questions.
Interesting.
I think Bobby will actually spend all 5 million. Will you?
Of course.
he will find a way to say it's for investment and then
Yeah.
spend it.
LC 500 convertible.
Okay, man.
Oh.
Well, if you guys wanna watch a video of this car will be in Auto Detailer tomorrow, and actually Bing will go and shoot this car, so you guys can go to her channel
Oh, nice.
later on when she
Nice.
published the video, right?
Nice.
Blue color,
Very nice.
blue color LC 500. Yeah,
Nice.
drop top.
Oh, you sure. Oh.
I prefer the looks of the coupe though. For this one. I prefer
Really?
the
Yeah.
looks of-
Someone
I mean-
made a comment there. 4D open
that?
tomorrow. Who highlight that one? Is it
Hey,
tomorrow
40 open already.
Really? Yeah. I didn't know.
I have no idea. I never gamble.
I never play.
Yeah, I don't gamble. Yeah.
Well, Anthony is going to check the LC 500 out on Wednesday. So good on you, man. Go see that piece of automotive heaven.
See, this car was designed to be the coupe, and then they re-engineer the part to make it a convertible. But there's one thing they should have added to make, because this car has such a fixed, like all the lines and all that is for the coupe, right? When you have a very cut coupe line car, when you want to turn it to convertible, right? Maybe to add the two hoops at the back,
Speedster hump lah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
That
like
bulges up.
like a speedster hump.
Yes, like a speedster's
Yeah.
match the headrest, then the car would look more proportioned. If not, it would just
Yeah.
look a bit lopsided. I think for this one,
Yeah.
it wasn't designed to be convertible at the first place.
Yeah.
Right?
It looks chopped off lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. It looks chopped off. Yeah. Next one.
Let's take
What do we have?
question from. You want to take questions?
I
Okay,
don't
I'll
know
take
where.
one.
Come on, go on.
Mustang GT 5.0 V8. Buy. If you can afford Rotex, buy.
Yeah, buy for
Sound
the looks, lor. Buy for
Yeah.
the
Sound,
looks.
no?
Hey, stock
And-
car, not much sound, Tana.
Yeah, must take out the exhaust lah.
Yeah, stock car, not much sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I recently became interested in the SL 5055 because the prices are going lower and lower. I'm like,
Yes.
I could flip one of my cars to just to cash deal buy that,
How much?
100. I saw one for 130K in
Tana, focus.
Focus. Okay.
Focus.
Sorry.
Focus on your dream.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
you already have a Boxster, you have a
Okay.
GF.
911.
Focus on your 911.
911.
Yeah.
911.
And if you
Yeah.
buy the Mustang 5-liter V8 and you met a Golf R, don't assume you're faster. Don't assume you're faster. All right.
Yeah.
Even though you pay a lot of road tax. Okay. I don't even dare to pay a Golf R. With any of my cars. When I meet a Golf R, I'm like, okay. You go on.
Yeah.
Super scary, man.
Hey, you guys remember that time that 96, that 7 Series concept?
I don't
What was
actually.
it called?
Okay, Con, is it worth
Yeah.
remembering?
Yeah.
Is it worth remembering? If it's not, then what's the next car?
Oh, I
I damn scared
I
of it.
thought-
Grills way.
That's the one that was based on the E38, but it's sort of like looking back, right? It previewed
Yeah.
what they were going to do with the E65.
wow.
Hmm.
I remember now. I'm looking at it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch. Ew. Ugh.
Sri Haran, E300 or new 530i, both are similar price and specs and price. Hard same Mercedes, but your Brian says
Brain.
BMW. So you see,
Follow your heart.
I want to stop there because
Yes.
after you say heart, even your brain you cannot spell already. I say follow your heart.
Yes.
You can't
Follow
even
your
type
heart.
brain a day. Follow your heart.
Yeah.
Follow your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow your heart.
Brian. Hey, HP, you went off already. Where are our other cars? Oh, no more already. Oh, God. HP is still eavesdropping on us.
Ooh,
That's the Uni K from. But who remembers all the China era vans? Those
Yeah.
narrow, tall vans. And these are the kind of cars they are making now. This is the
Yeah, man.
China Uni K. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Over designed, but I think well
Yeah, actually, this
designed.
is not bad. This is
That's very
well
makan, bro.
Yeah.
But every car is like a Macan now. When once they
This is like a tall Macan.
Yeah.
What's your opinion, Bobby? Yeah, when you take out a badge from a car, like if the car wasn't launched, you won't know what car it is. Like I find that more and more happening with cars, like a Hyundai or this kind of cars. They all look the same. And do you think that they should try to make their own CI? You know,
Yes.
like a BM has got this thing, or Fiat has got this thing, Peugeot got this thing. You know.
Or they even have the 3D tail lamps from
Wow.
the.
Wow.
Okay, Nana, remember Porsche used to be the Glen Mary Porsche. Wow, look at the third brake lights.
Oh, yo.
These are integrated designs.
It's like
That is
Macross.
cool.
It's like Macross,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
you know, young Macross was there.
This is
Yeah, Bobby.
Remember the
Yeah,
Glen Mary Porsche last time?
Why?
Right? So next door of Glen Mary Porsche is actually Kia. Right? So remember when Kia came out with the Sportage, it looks like the Macan, right? So but the Sportage has a single unified tail lamp, remember?
Yes.
From day one, the Sportage has that.
Yes.
That Macan.
Then the Macan is like, you copy me, I copy you back. It's like, another line. Yeah. Interesting designs, all this.
Yeah.
My God. Very detailed. Okay, we have some questions.
Yeah.
Any questions, Con, you want to highlight?
Ivan asked about the 2016 Q7.
Any comment on the 2016 Q7 that I asked previously? Hey, go ahead, buy. You're asking buying or anything. You want to buy the car, by all means, go ahead.
Yeah.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
W205 Coupe or 4 Series F32?
W205 Coupe.
C-Class Coupe lah. I think the C-Class Coupe is prettier.
Yes, it is prettier.
The 4 Series drives better any day lah.
But the C-Class is prettier. It is definitely prettier.
But of course, if you're talking about the C43 Coupe versus the 435i, then I think the C43 is more entertaining than the 435i.
I think the 4 Series looks too much like a F30, that it dilutes the car for what you pay for the price wise. The 205, the rear looks way better. It looks like a unique car, by itself. It can stand out, you know. So I mean.
But you look at it from the front or in the dashboard, it's the same like coupe and sedan.
I think Mercedes gave BMW a good wake up. You know, when they designed the coupe's tail lamps to be a single thin line, right?
Yeah.
Right, the C-Class Coupe. And then the BMW one still trying to follow the design of the F30. I mean, they're not the exact same tail lights. Why do you bother to design them looking the same anyway? Right?
Yeah. If you're already going to give it the variation, right, just make it a clearer differentiation.
Exactly.
Right? Because if you change minor or major, right, you are still incurring variation cost at manufacturing anyways.
Exactly.
Like Coquelin, if I ask you, from far, you saw a 205 Coupe and an F32. The F32 could look like a F30, but the 205 Coupe is definitely a 205 Coupe.
Correct.
Yeah, beautiful. Correct. Beautiful.
All right. No question.
Okay. What is this? Yes, the price is reasonable. Go for it. 2018. Buy.
Yeah.
All right.
6 GT LCI or BMW X5 PHEV. The 6 GT's latest engine isn't the same with the 5 Series. It's actually the same engine but different tune. The 6 Series gets a more powerful tune. 6 Series is 258 horsepower. 5 Series is 252.
Get the 6 GT lah. Just get the 6 GT.
6 GT against X5 war. 6 GT still lah.
I mean, how much are these cars? Almost 500k, right? 450, 460, right?
The 6 GT is the lower end of 400, right?
Both also about that lah, about 400-ish. Yeah. I mean, I like the 6 GT compared to an SUV. and it's not a hybrid.
True.
Right? It's not a hybrid.
That is true. Although the X5 PHEV does have a 6-cylinder engine, which is much nicer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, come. Wait. If you don't have questions, then we flash the other pictures. HP.
Yes.
We will continue that, and then when we see any questions, we'll just pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh, another China car, Neo ES8. You've seen this, Tana?
No, I'm not following the Chinese cars, but I'm more looking at it like, my God.
Other pictures,
Very-
come scroll through the pictures.
Ooh.
Tana,
But
this
it's-
car,
yeah.
right? The
Hmm.
battery pack is at the bottom, and they have the battery swapping stations all over
Oh,
China.
this is the one. Okay, I saw the video on this. Like,
Yeah.
3
And
minutes, 5
is there
minutes,
an
you can swap out.
Interior picture, if you have. Okay, you see the little
Wow.
eye in the middle where the Porsche Sports Chrono thing is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's called the Nomi. And you talk in the car, right? The thing will turn and look at you.
Isn't
And
that
then
a bit
you get-
tricky?
And then you it will give you expressions like facial expressions, and you give it command like either whether you're sitting on the passenger side or driver side, right? It knows how to differentiate all that nonsense. High tech shit. Yeah.
Flat bottom steering.
Yeah.
Tesla style MMI. Nice, man, nice.
Okay, here we've got a question on investment. Do you think a 1969 911 Turbo would be a good investment?
You want to drive or not, or you want to just buy and keep until a long time? Oh yeah, that's Nomi. Yeah. Good morning.
Wow. So cute.
This thing, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Rumi.
Wow.
Yeah. How cars can go next time in the future.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome, man.
Very humanistic. All right.
Yeah, I mean, on the question on the 911, I think if you're not going to drive it, I think difficult because you're talking about investments. Can you insure the car? It's difficult to insure the car for full value. Can you maintain the car or not? There's a lot of questions behind it. So
But
if you're not
the
going to
question
drive
is
it,
this. A 911 from that era, has it
Targa.
reached peak appreciation? No, it says 911T, so I'm not sure if you meant Targa or Turbo, but
Targa lah. 1969 got turbo.
not the boy back then. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The thing is that, right, a 1969 911 Targa would be at stratospheric level of pricing already. How much higher can you go from where it is now?
I haven't seen any for sale in Malaysia. It's like a second gen 911, right, Bobby?
I have one in my condo. My neighbor bought one. That crazy guy.
Wow.
This one is with the metal roof bar one.
Yeah.
The latest Targa actually harks back to this one. Yeah. It's beautiful. No, Targa, HP. Targa. That one is poor 911. It's not that one. Targa.
That one is a more affordable investment, slightly more affordable investment. But all those, 911s of that era is now crazy price really.
I'm not sure the T was Targa back then. Was it Targa?
Targa. I'm sure he meant Targa.
Okay.
1969 Targa. Hey, cannot find an HP. 1969 911 Targa. I just found it just now. The pictures. Beautiful car. Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful. Look at that. Certainly an investment. You can keep it like that, until...
It's not that powerful.
It's not powerful at all. The fact is that they have already appreciated. So you have to wait for the next appreciation for it to be worth you keeping it. If you are talking about value retention versus your ringgit, then it's definitely a good investment because ringgit will just fall, right? So one can hold it there, and there's an international market for it, but you really have to keep it in like super good condition. So depends.
Wow, really got sale for sale.
Right.
How much is this?
I have no idea.
No idea, man. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's 7 figures.
No idea. No lah, not 7 figures lah. Cannot be lah.
Yeah.
But this one looks like Concours condition.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
a lot of dealers just simply steal pictures from UK and then post it up here. So
yeah.
I don't think the cars are here.
Mm.
Certificate of authenticity. Yeah, this one definitely Concours condition almost. Anyway.
Okay.
But I went for a drive with a bunch of these in Thailand,
Really?
in Hong Kong. And the
Wow.
sight of them going to in front of you is just beautiful.
And
then
you
a
know,
slight inclination of hill, and then they struggle with their meager powers. You know, yeah. But
If
the
it's
Thai ones,
finally,
and you were telling us how these guys they just whack their cars, right? They just drive it with quite exuberance, right?
yeah, they drive it, but they have a full technical support team following behind.
Mm.
Full team of mechanics. Yeah, they break down.
Yeah.
They do break down. Yeah, they do break
Yeah.
down. All right. Sorry, Tana, you were saying?
I forgot what I was saying.
Okay, come, let's take some questions. Something a bit more down to earth, lah. F10 523, looking at a 420i coupe, budget 160K. I think if you must have a 4 coupe, you should look at least at a 428 because you're already downsizing. Why do you want to down your performance as well?
It's like a smaller car, lesser number of doors, lesser power, lesser presence, more basic looking. Like everything is.
I'm just waiting for Bobby to come up with the appropriate 640i recommendation instead.
You cannot find the car 640i. Oh, coupe definitely. If you buy the coupe, you can buy it with this budget, right? That's a good upgrade. But I'm sure he's looking at a more modern car because his 523i should be 2010, 2011. You know, then
11 and more.
For under 60K, he should be looking at the 2016, 17 420i. You know, he want a car that's more recent. And I was at Sepang, approaching turn 9, and I actually hold my DSC button and switch off the traction control. Then I slow down to turn 9. I do a very late turn, attempting to whack the throttle, and then I whack the throttle, and then my car just continued to accelerate. Yes. It did not do any dramatic stuff because it's a 420i. Anyway, by all means. But if you want to go with a 6 Series, of course, it's an older car. 6 Series will be 2011, 12. So I think okay lah. But like what was it? 428i. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I was reading a comment. I was laughing. So I don't want to put up.
Sorry.
I was reading a comment. So it was very funny. I don't want to click it.
Okay. What's that? Saw why did we skip that one?
No. The click.
Oh, they're arguing. It's a Volkswagen. It's a Merc. Okay, nice.
Ouch.
But the new CLA is good looking. The new CLA.
2012 Polo GTI, 80,000 kilometers. It's a relatively low mileage though if it's a 2012 with 80,000 kilometers. Right? It's about 10,000. This car has clocked about 10,000 kilometers a year. So with the Volkswagen of this era, the most important thing is to check the maintenance history. Has the car been regularly serviced at the Volkswagen dealership? At that era, those cars probably would have underwent a lot of warranty claims. So be sure, if possible, get the record of the warranty claims. Maybe the car might have changed engine. This is or changed clutch packs under warranty. This is not uncommon for the era of Volkswagen.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a GTI. So you know it will retain a certain value all the time.
And it's built to higher quality than a Polo TSI also.
So you can whack the car. Yeah. Okay. Come.
Fiesta EcoBoost, 1 liter turbo, 3-cylinder DCT.
I think any used car, the bigger the engine, the better. The smaller the engine, the more you're going to get effed up if you buy small engines that are used, So
I'm not sure about the price, but
They are cheap.
Yeah.
Dirt cheap.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence about small engines and turbos, especially in the old. The new is fine,
Yeah,
the old cars.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Get a manual Iris, I'll be happier.
Less finicky too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I mean, Ford
Yeah.
prices, Ford parts are not cheap, guys. You know, you must understand. I mean, to me, I have a Ford, Con as a Ford.
How's your
Certain
average?
Fords, the injectors. So the story is interesting. The injector story went from 7K to 4K to 3K. I'm bringing it down the price of the injectors to repair it. So it's a very interesting story. I'll talk to you later about it.
Keep
But
asking.
Ford
Keep
prices,
asking.
yeah, Ford prices are not cheap. But
Yeah.
if the car is worth doing, you don't mind paying for it. Like S-Max worth doing. My Everest, I think it's worth doing. But a Fiat Fiesta EcoBoost, think about it. Is it economical to pay big money on it?
Yeah, the car would be cheap. I think the most expensive example that I'm seeing here is 29,000, 30,000.
What
Right?
year?
2014.
Wow. Buy a Golf lah.
I mean,
That's a problem.
to be honest,
Yeah.
that time when I did the Fiesta, the chassis is very, very nice. The handling is damn fun. But
Well, we all know that, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, right, the 3-cylinder engine is this size, right?
Yeah.
It's at this size.
Yeah.
And then your turbocharger, your intercooler, and your piping for the turbocharger and intercooler, right? All that is bigger than the engine. So it's like
like put it this way, a 2013 Polo 1.2 is 28K. I think the repair, maintain, and keep that car is probably easier on a VW than to get the Ford. Similar has smaller engines. So many options in VW if you want to go down the route.
Correct. And
if this car is 20,000-30,000, we should just suggest the first Gen Swift Sport, right?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Trackable car. Can go to track and
Yeah,
enjoy,
man.
have fun with it.
Yes.
Hey, I want to ask a question. Jeff Lee. Once I asked the question, 630 or Forester, I didn't take advice and went the other way around and booked the new Kona Turbo instead. Please reassure me I've not effed up. He asked the question and he went to Bali and bought the Kona.
Okay, let me tell you guys this, right? The booking that you paid to a car dealer can always be refunded.
Yeah.
Next
So
question.
yeah, not effed up.
I tell you my problem with the new Kona. This is maybe a small thing. Jeff Lee, go and look at the showroom, the Kona. The Kona came with like a lime green insert in the seats. So everywhere they put this lime green thing and all that stuff, right now. The lime green thing actually is dropping off on the seat as I was testing the brand new car. True story. I'm not. It's true story. So I was very black jeans. Was like, all the one. That's like, what the hell? Brand new car. Like 500 kilometer off less than the car. So it's so that Kona with that the green seams and all the stuff they had there, that was like an afterthought. 630 Mazda is such a beautiful interior. Come on, guys, please lah. No, the Forester drives so well. Can do 2G with the car. So good,
Oh yes, the
Then
Forester.
you have the Kona. I don't know the pricing lah, but
It's
That's
not
as Bobby says.
it's not a bad
it's not a
car.
bad car, but I mean,
Honestly,
compared
the S30 and Forester are both better choices.
compared to the Mazda and the Forester, I mean, no lah.
I think he asked us, then you go and get something else. He deserves it. We shouldn't ask him to be fun. Actually, the exterior looks good, right? The exterior looks good.
It does. It does. It
The
does.
back
The
is nice though. Look at
interior-
the back.
I don't know, man. The exterior
Exactly.
is like
The
so
exterior
very-
and
very
the
bland.
interior mismatch.
The
Yeah.
interior was very bland. The aircon vents, all that was just very bland. It was very plasticky.
Yeah.
It was very hard plastic. The price you pay wasn't worth it,
The
What's the
interior,
price?
right, it's like Hyundai never advanced for the past 10 years.
What's the price?
About 100 and
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Nah.
120 starting from price from
Yeah.
120 onwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
158 156
You look at Hyundai's, right? You can
Wow.
never guess when do they decide to be daring. It's like they are like it's like suddenly like that.
But in mitigation, this is the cheapest car you can get with 200 horsepower.
And in my defense, not all car built the same way with the same horsepower. Yes, it was 200 horsepower, but I didn't feel it was as powerful.
No. The one that you drove out was the previous one was not 200 horsepower. You know, this 200 horsepower is an upgraded version.
Okay. Haven't tested. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Next.
Do you think is Apple Auto is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto a thing for you guys?
Hey, we no longer have car pictures to show already.
Well, that's HP to Flash if he has any.
So I think it's now common. I think all cars have it. If you don't have it, you can always plug in a dongle to your HDMI. So I think it's a non-factor. All cars come with HDMI input nowadays. Ooh,
let's continue the. Yes, it looks good, right? Let's continue the pictures while we pick some questions to answer. Let's not stop this for answering.
I like it.
I like it as well. I like it.
Look at the front lights. It's broken up into like 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces for each side.
Yeah, very nice.
Now, why is it that you guys like this and not the Tucson?
It's not
because this is a truck. Even the fender flares are not edgy. I mean, I was talking earlier. You know how the side profile? I mean, HP. Look at the front side profile.
No, the side profile is the side profile is
nice. See how it reflects the floor.
But what I'm trying to explore rather is how is this front handsome and the Tucson's front is not?
Because these are all lines. These are all curved lines. It just blends in. The other one was just like go stop. It's like a Countach. Suddenly they marry with NSX or whatever, and then give birth. You know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
So this is one of those rare monocoque pickup trucks, right? It's
like the Honda Ridgeline.
It's a Ute, right? It's a Ute.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or what's our local one? The Vira. What's that? What do you call it?
The Arena.
Jump up.
No, it's
Arena.
Right.
Number is the Australian market name. We call it the Arena.
Nice car.
Yeah. I like this tail actually. The tail end is very nice.
Okay, next. Very nice. Santa Cruz.
Has a Mexican name to it, Santa Cruz.
Your Palisade. Is that another over-designed car?
I wonder how many cars does Hyundai have in the lineup, which we never see before in Malaysia. Quite a lot.
Bro, they are the world's third largest car maker after Volkswagen. Toyota, Volkswagen.
I see all the pictures from Korea, like in the shows. Like, what model is this? I have no idea.
They are bigger than Ford, bigger than GM, bigger than Honda.
Oh yes, huge.
Bigger than Renault. Hyundai.
Okay possible.
Possible, right?
It's possible.
I think the Telluride looks better. The Kia Telluride, the sister car of this. But this one okay lah.
So
brutal.
What is the brief again? So they are supposed to have the same chassis, but they go and do their own thing, is it?
They are both separated. It's two separate companies, but they always share engine platform. And then both companies cannot like share each other. They cannot even visit each other's R&D facility. They both of them must compete. They must fight with the same ingredients.
So who designs the platform and engine to distribute to the two of them?
It's a good question.
I think there's a group level that the engineers this I don't know but
I
when
think
it comes to design and packaging material,
I think Hyundai or Hyundai will be the one that's designing it. They're the big company.
Oh yes, definitely. Hyundai is
they will design it and will give them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's help our family man. 330e or X1 family with a baby. I think it's an X1 now for me. I would recommend.
The 330e is not bad. Yeah, that's the Telluride.
Yeah.
Kia Telluride.
Not sure if the 330e will accommodate a stroller though.
Why not?
Is the boot? No, is the boot is flat? What? I think only the Audi is this one. The BM is not, isn't it? Is it lower boot?
No, but it's definitely less boot space.
They're lower.
But it's flat lah. It's not like Audi is. It's,
I mean,
it's a flat boot lah.
it can fit a baby stroller lah, but I'm not sure if it can fit a pram.
You have to
pram.
invest. You have to invest in one of those more compact strollers lah.
But in that defense, the X1's boot is small.
But it's an SUV lah, bro. It's an SUV lah,
SUV
right?
taller, but also
Right.
short one. It's not that deep inside.
Yeah. But taking in your baby in and out, I think the X1 will be easier lah.
Yeah.
And it has 3 individual seats, right? Then
Oh, 60-40.
60-40, yeah. X1. All right.
But no, sorry, 40-20-40. Yeah, well, it's a bench seat, but you can fold down 40-20-40. Yes.
Oh, so it's not like the 3008 with 3 individual seats.
No.
Both are okay, I think, for family, for small family, both are okay. I mean, the 3 Series is a family car.
3 Series is a nicer car to drive. Yes.
3 Series is smaller than Passat lah.
Of course.
Come. What else? Cool.
Wow.
Over designed but nice. Weirdly,
Nice. It is nice.
huge
Talk about
wheel,
it.
but nice.
You bring this car, and next to you there's a 7 Series or S Class. No one will look at the S Class or 7 Series or anything. This will be it. Like this will be the car to look at.
No way.
Rolls Royce comes to it next to it, like
Very strong
No.
Bentley vibe. There are very strong Bentley vibes to it.
Yes, you are right.
Bentley vibe. Yeah. Very Bentley.
look at the rim.
Nice.
My God.
Nice.
Somehow the rear is a bit underwhelming after looking at the front.
But I want to ask a question, Con. You look at the design of this car. It looks like what Tana just now said, like 7 Series and all that, right? But it's a 3 Series size.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
GT,
car
yeah.
elements on a compact, on a mid-size car.
Yeah. You see, because this
3 Series
angle,
competitor.
this angle shows its
Smaller.
3 Series segment origins,
Yeah.
whereas the
Makes the
front,
car look bigger.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
Superman
definitely the front
shield.
has got presence lah.
Your feelers saying Superman shield. Oh, they hired ex-Bentley designer. No wonder.
Yeah.
It's like, give us a new design coming right up.
Look at the notebook here. take
I
this.
already designed it.
yeah. Let me just get my files. Yeah.
In the meantime, get me a bottle of water. All right. Next.
I see.
Oh, this one competes
5 Series.
with 5 Series. G80.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a G70.
Oh yes.
Okay, 5 Series size.
Wow, but
Oh
this
my
is
God, the
front.
rims.
The rim say that's it.
The
The rim
rim-
like
The
cheese
piece.
grater.
Cheese grater. Okay, you're more civilized than me. Interior?
Ooh.
Okay lah. Mazda 3 bikes. Okay
Not bad
lah.
lah.
I was about to say
Not
that.
bad,
you
not
know?
bad.
This cabin to me looks dignified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the seat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very alien looking, huh?
Yeah, very
Exotic.
organic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh.
Interesting. Genesis. Yeah, I like the brand name also.
Genesis.
Organ pedal.
Nice. Nice.
All right. What's next, HP?
Let's take Jason Peng's question from Singapore. E43 or 540i? The 43 engine is nicer than the BMW 6-cylinder. It's but I would think that the 540i still handles better.
But is this the
I remember-
new 3 liter? The new is no longer
The new 3
or whatnot, right?
Yeah, with the E53.
No, I mean the BMW one, the 3 liter engine.
Yeah, the 3-liter engine, the new generation 3-liter, the current gen 3-liter engine.
Yeah.
I think the BM will be more bonkers lah.
No,
Yeah.
but the AMG 43 V6 is
And the E-Class definitely has a prettier interior.
Is this the one?
Even though it's as well too. Yeah.
Is this the one that has the hybrid thing?
No,
one hybrid.
That's a,
that is
that's,
53.
that's a 5.3.
Yes, that is
43
53
is
with
the
with the
3-liter V6,
Mm-mm.
same engine as Thomas's old C43.
yeah. And then the 53 is a straight six
Yes.
with a 48 volt valve system, 48 volt
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
Mild hybrid.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, come, let's take Mugilan's question. He's upgrading from a 1.2 TSI Vento, budget below 800K. 2014 A4 1.8, 2012 Mark 6 GTI, or 2017 318.
Mark 6 GTI so expensive, man? Need 100K, man? Need 100-ish can get Mark 7, right? Can we get
Yeah,
Mark 7?
yeah, I think
The
you're better.
330, the 330i is about 103, 105.
318, no.
330e, the hybrid.
Hmm.
That's also
Yeah.
100K. I think the cheapest luxury in that range is the 330 lah. The 217 318 is 100K less, man? No lah.
The 2017 318, I think they are hitting the 90s already.
Oh,
Mark 7 Golf GTI can get 100K, right?
more than that.
Yeah.
lah. Easily.
Yeah. The earliest one, the earliest batch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, get the MK7. Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Hmm.
Next picture. Do we have any pictures?
Back to the question on
HP. Is it reliable for another 5 years?
Why
Okay,
Evo
the
Club?
reason Evo Club extended warranty is case-to-case basis for certain brands, right? So Q7, you go and do your inspection. If the inspection says is okay, is good, then you'll be able to get your extended warranty. For Peugeots, it's an outright no. For Ford, it's an outright no.
Hmm.
That's RHB. Sorry, that's RHB. It's not us. Yeah, that's RHB. And for hybrid cars, the hybrid components are not under warranty.
Yeah.
Right? And related to the hybrid. Yeah. So this is the Hongqi, the red flag brand from China. Hey,
Yeah.
HP got any other angle? It's a big SUV, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
SUV, yeah.
This is
Yes.
I thought it was like a Rolls Royce, kind of a big.
it's
Okay. It's this brand, right, is the official car for their premiere. This brand, the red flag. So there is one what is that? Hongqi L5, I think. I think it's called Hongqi L5. Yeah, the L5. If HP can find the picture, actually costs more than a Rolls Royce.
the Chinese obviously have attach a different meaning to red flags than the English speaking world.
Yeah, the L5. I think Jeremy Clarkson drove that car in China. Yeah, it costs more than a Rolls Royce. Yeah, and that's the official national car maker. Yeah, this car. They never changed the design since the 50s or whatnot. It's freaking. I don't know what was that. 3 tons or something like that. This car.
Bulletproof?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like
not sure.
China. It's like China's answer to the Toyota Century, right?
Yeah, some shit like that. But then it's way more expensive than the Century, right? It's more expensive than the Rolls Royce Phantom. It's like, why? Why? The door handle, that one is a jade, you know. That is a real piece of. Yeah.
That's why it weighs 3 tons, and it's
Yeah.
more expensive than the Century and the Rolls Royce.
Jeremy Clarkson looked like he weighed 1 ton. Anyway. Your feelings was saying the Aurus Senat, the president of Russia, Aurus Senat. Yep. What's
Peter
next?
C. What was the question? Okay, this one. You
Right.
guys mentioned about cash buy. Any downside to this, like the tax man knocking on your doors, etc.? I think whether you buy cash, I'll answer this one. Whether you buy cash or loan, the only question is this: if you got money coming to your account more than 10K, the banks are required to report to Bank Negara what is it for. That's just given, you know. They have a listing they go to. Whether you buy cash or you buy loan, it's more of where you got the money from. If the money is there, you can prove it. The money came there, and what doesn't matter where you. I mean, you pay cash or loan, right? No issue. But said that, you know, if it's a newer car, low interest, you know what? Why the hell are you paying cash, lah? You know,
Exactly.
get a loan. Get a loan.
Exactly.
You know?
Get a loan.
But if it's an old car, it's a appreciating asset, you know, buy cash, you know what? By all means, go ahead and buy cash.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Hope that answers your question.
And you can buy cash up to 300K, 500K. Nobody bothers. Like you're a small fish in the eyes of Bank Negara. I never say.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I used to do tax when I was younger, Bobby. My clients would come to me. I was very young, you know. Imagine me being like a 20-year-old guy, and my clients are all like rich guys, really rich, you know. And they say, hey, this year I want to buy BM 7 Series. I must pay this much. How much to declare this year tax? So they will go and talk to me end of the year, how much to declare tax the following year, so they can buy the car. So you'll reverse engineer the installment, reverse engineer, tell them, okay, this is how much to declare the tax wise. No problem, they pay. So they pay like a amount to pay for, you know. So those are different. But if you got actual income, you know what? Don't worry about it. Go ahead and buy it. Edwin Yan asked, 3rd gen Myvi or Picanto? Second, which is better?
Picanto drives much better, but the
Way
Myvi is a
better.
more practical.
Myvi is
The
the what?
Picanto feels like is as refined as a car twice its price.
Even 3 times, I would say. Super refined, right? The ride.
Yeah. You let's say you start life with a Picanto, right? You go to city, right? It does not feel like a big upgrade, you know, other than more than upsizing your car.
Yeah.
In terms of the driving.
Yeah,
of
that's
refinement.
refinement. I think this car looks beautiful. Tana, you like or not this one? The Defender?
Yeah, it's way more modern looking. I wouldn't take it off road. But yeah, I think all Defenders have got the charm, you know. I think the charm is still there.
It looks more like a Freelander now to me than a Defender from the earlier view.
I mean, I saw the video on this. They raised the car up and all that stuff, you know. But yeah, I wouldn't take it off road, lah. I don't think
It looks. I mean, they could have gave it another name, right? Because it's so not Defender, but the market for Defender might no longer make sense for the overall brand positioning of Land Rover already, right? This one looks beautiful. I can't wait to see it on the road, though. Beautiful. Their designs are really a this thing. The Range
Somehow
Rover,
this reminds me of the Mini Clement that you used to own, Bobby.
Oh yeah, especially the straight back, right?
The back reminds me of the police Defenders, like a flat. The back.
Yeah.
No,
it does have an old school charm to it, lah.
Hey, Theophilus, if you're watching this, right, you should Photoshop one now with the CH sticker at the side.
Very nice car. Very nice design. Just beautiful. Oh, nice. Proper.
Wow.
Proper.
It has cameras. You can look below down the road, you know, where you're going to and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, transparent view, right, from the driver's seat down.
That is cool.
Invisible bonnet.
Nice.
Yeah, amazing.
I saw Supercar Blondie doing this car. Fantastic.
And why Jaguar interior cannot be built as well as Land Rover interior?
Yeah.
Land Rover
We should be
interiors are
sharing the
so
same
weird.
parts bin, what?
Yeah, I'm just very weird. I mean, just get Land Rover to build their interiors, right? Nice, very nice. Okay, what's the next one? What other questions do we have? I'll pick some questions. I will always pick the CX-9. And this
People-
looks very
people-
marquee.
CX-9 is a higher segment car.
Yeah. People
Yeah.
buy the CX-8 because they can't afford CX-9. How's that?
So if you can get the CX-9.
Yeah.
So again, I have to repeat this. Tai Chui, you should buy the CX-9 since that's the car you wanted. He wanted CX-9, then he go and buy CX-8.
Yeah.
They call it attacker. Yeah, it's not a defender. Attacker. Okay, Mustang Mach-E. Oh my god.
Ayo. They should just give it another name.
Another name, lah. The word Mustang shouldn't be
Right.
Why do you want to butcher the Mustang name?
Should just call it the Levante, right? Looks like the Levante, the side view. My god.
exactly.
Yeah.
Ayo, cannot lah, this car.
Tak boleh lah.
The fact that they call it Mustang, right? What is this?
Which part of this looks like a Mustang?
Like even putting the
Logo.
badge in front makes it look ugly.
Yeah.
Like the car would look better without the logo of Mustang. You know what I mean?
Ayo.
You know what's funny? The day Tana, I got a friend who said
What?
that, hey, my Mustang, it was Sean. He was like, hey, my friends laugh at me, you know. He said, hey, why your horse like that one? My Porsche, the horse stand up one. My Porsche, the horse stand up one. Your one go down one, right? So I told him, bro, you tell him, right? My horse is a stallion. Your horse is a female one. A female horse is called what? Con.
I can't remember off the top of my
I
head.
always forget this
I
word.
know. Pony. No, pony.
No.
Hmm.
It's called
Eh,
a
Mare.
mare, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's a stallion, yours a mare. It's like
I didn't know about the fact it's a female horse on the Porsche until you were telling me the other day.
both Porsche and Ferrari. Because
Yeah.
Ferrari's horse is Porsche's horse. It's the Stuttgart horse as well. So the Stuttgart horse is a female horse. It's a mare.
Yeah.
So you want a male horse, get a Mustang. Oh, Mach-E.
I'm just
mare.
gonna
Yeah,
quickly-
thank you so much. Thank you, Jared. Thank
Yeah.
you, No Name. Yeah, it's a mare.
Meh.
Melike.
That's a good one.
Wait, I like this car.
Wow.
A lot of
Well,
Hyundais,
it reminds us of the Delta Integrale, right?
Oh yeah, the lights.
Tana, this again is Hyundai's design, right? Is that they can be everywhere, and like super dynamic with their designs.
They it's like how they take we're gonna have SUV and a sedan, whatever. You're all the designers, but you all be in different rooms, can't talk to each other. so all of them design their cars on their own. There's no linkage about all their cars.
Actually, when you come to think about it, right, Tana, I want to ask this family design language thing, right? It's an overrated thing, right?
I think
I'm with
today
you on
it's
this.
overrated. I think when we had a car, for example, all the Peugeots were like Peugeot looking, all the Ford were Ford looking. At that point in time, it made sense. But today, no longer, because today cars can be unique as hell as each one, and it helps the company. It helps the company with the fact when people go buy the car, they want to consider a crossover or SUV or sedan. It's not because of like for example the Mazda, for example, it's like you add 3 inches here, you get CX-3. It's in the same design, but it doesn't help them, I think it doesn't help much.
Yeah. Bimo overdid the family look.
Exactly. Audi as well. And look at this car, it's so over designed, but I think it looks good. I just think it looks good.
I mean, for the fact it's more of a EV, or is it EV or it's a hybrid? I'm not sure.
I think it's an EV.
Yeah, so for that kind of theme of car, it suits that futuristic look, the vibe of it.
Yeah. Very nice.
So retro modern, isn't it?
Yes, that's the word for it. Retro
modern. Yeah.
There's a Delta Integrale first gen Sirocco look.
Wow.
Very
All names are
European.
like. Ooh.
Hey, this is a bit underwhelming to me.
Yes,
I like it.
Interior is a bit tame.
Yeah.
I like it. It's clean. Because
family.
Because it's going to be quiet. But we think about this car, it's going to be very quiet. EV, no noise, simple.
But the exterior is so sporty. Interior looks like a small Japanese minivan. Right?
Yeah, lor.
Those Nissan.
Like no toy.
Yeah.
Oh, autonomous driving.
I can't argue with that.
Oh, yo, driver can sit like that for autonomous driving. Interesting. Somehow the interior is very, very feminine.
Well, there's a female driving the car.
Yes. Nice car. Very nice. Okay. What else we have? Okay, this question. Answer this. The Vantage is a lot more reliable. It's a lot more reliable than the F430.
Yeah, I'll pick Vantage any time of the day.
Right. Oh, Sportage. Over design.
Over design. Those headlights.
God. You know, when you look at a car, right, you look at the eyes, the headlamps like the eyes, right? That's where you focus your focal point is, right?
Correct.
This one I cannot really find which one is the eyes, you know. It's like, is it the dumb looking little round ones or the sharp looking arrow ones?
Can I help you? Can you go back, SP? Come, let her Bobby find the eyes. Go back.
The focal point.
Okay. What if this is a fish?
The nose.
And the side is the gills, you know? This is the gills, and that's the eyes, and that's the mouth. So like, does that help, Bobby? Hope I helped.
How the hell they come up with something like that?
Ikan haruan. Okay lah. I think
imagine you are the supplier, right? Tana, imagine you are the supplier for Kia, and the engineers will pass you the drawings, and you have to do the molding for the lights and all that, right? Every time you receive a new design, you are like, whoa, whoa.
No, Bobby. Better yet, they say, okay, I want to order the lights. Okay, no problem. I order for lights. Okay, order for you, and they pack it in, and they're like, which way goes up? This way or this way or this way? I don't know what.
Yeah. This side is up, right?
They call like,
hey, maybe that one is designed so that left and right is the same.
Yeah, you mean.
Ayo. Yeah, man. Which side is right up, right? Okay.
If a car manufacturer came up with lights, but in one model, light is this way, in the other model, light is this way. And they say, look here, this is a light we can use throughout all our ranges to be cheaper.
You see this one? You're focusing on the arrows.
Yeah.
Right.
I see your point of view, because cars need to look human. I mean, as we see things as human. So what's humanizing about this car? It doesn't, Yeah. And then that's why all the EV cars look very flat. It's dehumanizing because it's more EV electrical. Yeah.
This makes sense. Daryl Razi says Hyundai Kia wants to remove its rental car aura.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Right. Still love Mazda soul of motion design. You can agree to that. Best convertible. Anna?
Boxster.
Under 300K.
Boxster.
A slightly used
value retention, I think Boxster will hold the value. But for fun, I think there's a lot of cars out there, like Z4, you can get quite nice.
Z4 is way under 300K lah.
And then S1000.
Oh yes, S2000.
S1000, it's fantastic buy even now.
Value might go
so
up.
many cars. Yep, might go up also.
Yeah. Okay, new HRV.
I think the
this is
current
under design. Suddenly we saw a car that's so under designed.
I think the current HRV looks better.
It's like it's something missing in the below the lights area, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I can accept this, but very mature looking now, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think about the SL400, Bobby?
Oh, lovely. Is it under 300?
I think it is. It's what?
SL400. Oh.
I think if I'm mistaken, it is though.
That's a fantastic car. SL very underrated. SL is really underrated. L400. Let's have a look. Oh yes, it's under 300. Oh, this is the ugly headlamp. The squarish headlamp. Okay lah, the interior is damn nice. Yo, the headlamp looks so ugly. Oh, interior sweet.
Oi.
Yeah, SL400. Nice. HRV. So what do you think? Mazda front, Harrier rear.
When you first saw the HRV, when it came out at the market HRV, Bobby, what was your first takeaway that you liked about the HRV? What really stood out to you?
Oh, I think when I saw the HRV, right, I look around the car, I look inside and all that, right, I'm like, wow, this car will sell in bucket shit loads. That's my
The
comment.
first HRV, right?
Yes.
I mean, but
I
like,
was there at the. I saw this car at its debut in Japan Motor Show. I was like, wow, this. I also had that same feeling. One look at the car, I know this car will sell.
Okay,
but why?
Honda did not execute one wrong thing with the HRV. They did not do any mistake with the car. You know, you see in the front, the dash is reasonably modern. You know, a bit stylish. They didn't go overboard. And then they have the hidden rear door handle, but then the access is okay. The egress is okay. Spacious. Like, the boot is like humongous. So you look at the car, and then it has a 1.8 4-port engine, right? Reasonable output. So you look at the whole car, it's handsome looking. You cannot find any reason to fault that car.
You can't fault the car.
You couldn't fault the car.
It was a car they were looking to buy.
Package.
Yeah.
And what took me back was, I mean, I was like very shocked and was like, wow, I'm surprised was that when you fold the rear seats, the space you get is so big. So
and
it's flat, and it's flat, you know. It's flat and big. It's so flat. I mean, I think very rare you can find a car in your fold, it's also flat. So I was really shocked how good the layout was. So I think that's the style was the rear seat. So the new HRV, they forget that rear seat folding, make it flat, make it a very usable workspace. I think they're losing out. Like the Myvi now, the new Myvi, for example, doesn't fold back, isn't it? It's like some weird thing there. But the older Myvi folds back and it's a big space. I can carry more with my Myvi than any of my other cars sometimes because just the space, the squareness of it, you know, that.
The flatness of the floor, right?
Correct. So I think the HRV's takeaway for me was the fact that engine was good, design is unique, but the fact the utilitarian of the car was so much, you know. So I think I really appreciate the HRV for that space between inside, you know?
And to me, this new one doesn't have that winning look like the first one.
But this one looks like it looks like Honda sent the car into Mazda and then Mazda massaged the car and come out. So Mazda, the whole thing just looks so Mazda. You see, Honda nowadays copy other brand. It really looks like they're copying.
And first gen HRV, finest example of Honda's ability to package a car. No question.
I agree.
Yes.
No question.
Agreed.
The very usable car. Very usable car.
Yeah. So this is
a better Myvi.
It's a better Myvi, yeah. And the price, the first gen, there's one variant that's below 100K.
Correct. The base model.
Car, you look at the car, your mind will be like, oh, this is a 120K, 130K car. And then you look at the price, 90 something. My God. Yeah. This is the Link & Co.'s sub-brand. It's crazy. Link & Co. is already a sub-brand of Geely and Volvo. And then this is another new brand. Yeah, I think this is a EV, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Zeekr. From Geely Group as well. I think
I think one day if I go to the Shanghai Auto Show, I'll get lost. I'll be whole day with what is this? What is this?
Oh yeah, man.
Crazy.
All their cars are well designed, interior build is amazing, technology is amazing. Yeah. You look at the China cars now, then you look at cars of the same price point of Japanese cars, right? They all cannot compete when it comes to interior and all that. They cannot compete already.
Look at that center console and that handrest for the passenger.
Yeah.
Fantastic, huh?
Yeah. That flying.
You know what this reminds me of? This is a cockpit because why? There's a border there. Don't come near me. you know.
Yeah.
But if you're young, you may not want to get this lah, because difficult to lean
And you look
over.
at all their current cars now, you're like, tell me something they copied. None.
Yeah.
It's all original design now.
In fact, you don't be surprised. In a few years' time, people will be copying them.
Yeah.
They will be the copies.
Because they're hiring all the top designers, right? All the top
Yeah.
designers. Mm.
Okay, well, to be frank, Anand did point out that the Elantra has a similar center control.
I don't know.
And the
about
Elantra-
that lah.
Elantra looks like a Peugeot also, right?
Yeah.
Or R8 or LC500.
Like,
Anyway.
how much can you do with a center console? If you think about it.
Yes.
What
Yes.
else can you re-innovate and make it different? You know, the EQS.
EQE, Mercedes EQE.
The dash is
you
amazing.
You use your finger to cover the logo. Does it look Mercedes?
I'm trying it now.
Yeah, if you cover the logo.
No, it doesn't. No.
Right.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It is too fluid.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
too fluid. It could be a Link and Co or something very like.
Yeah.
brand, you know?
Yeah. The
Any
ones
other
that-
skate lah.
All the proportions.
Hmm. It's tall. Supposed to be an electric S-Class, right? This one.
Yeah. Edwin Yap look at this and say, if hyperscreen rosak, then obalat leo.
Oh, color.
Not sure what obalat means, but
Does it have the S-Class vibe? You know.
You know, I'm not sure who was talking about this. Thomas was talking about this. And his comments were, when you go to India, you say you got the A8 or the Mercedes, and it says what you call, sometimes when you go on this cars, we like be sitting behind and it has to be zone out. You want less instructions. You don't want anything there to be fancy, not color, whatever. Just be simple and plain. And play luxury cars. So this car, the fact got a lot of gadgets and big clusters, whatever, may not be the most luxurious drive as a passenger.
I don't know why just now when I look at the interior, right? HP, can you go back to the interior? There is a certain very, I don't know why, but there's a China vibe to it. You know, when China wants to do high-tech shit, they put a big screen, you know, flashy colors and all that.
no, and the blue and the sky blue ambient lighting,
Yes.
the blue ambient lighting.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's a very, I don't know.
You know,
Maybe they do this to appeal to the Chinese market, maybe.
You know, a few of us have pointed out that some Honda resemblance. Mugilan says looks like a Honda. Who else? Mankit also says looks like a 2026 Honda City. Mike says it looks like an FD when you cover the logo.
Tana, do you know that Malaysia's whole year, how many cars we sold in 1 year? The whole Malaysia market, right? It's about 500 to 600,000 cars.
Yeah,
really, that much.
Right? Yes,
but that's pre-COVID times,
Okay.
About maybe now 500 each lah. Our market size let's put it that way lah.
Yeah.
All vehicles
Mercedes-Benz, right? Mercedes-Benz alone in China, 6 months is it's almost our total industry volume. It's almost 500,000. 6 months. And the Mercedes dealer in China is a Malaysian company. It's Hapsing.
Yes.
Yeah. So Hapsing is the most important Mercedes dealer in the world. That means Hapsing contributes half of Mercedes business. One dealer. It's crazy. Yeah. One Malaysian company, half of Mercedes-Benz business.
Crazy. I wonder where all the old cars goes in China. I guess they want people to buy it, is it?
Mongolia, maybe. I don't know. I think they have a lot of poor regions. They have a lot of poor regions, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Mm.
One day they will export to America.
I don't see that anytime soon, though.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's next? Are we towards the end? What is this? Oh, Hyundai. Walao eh, Hyundai really
Hyundai really says
story about the family design business, it's out the door.
Yeah, man. Hyundai says screw you to family design.
Wow, they really, my God, this company really. HP is having a field day. He select all these cars. He's like, he just go to one car maker enough already.
What's it called? Staria.
Staria. But you know, you may have typos.
Satria.
He's a good looking man.
It is actually.
If it's an EV, I feel that this must be an EV. If not an EV, I think it's just not right.
Yeah.
The vibe of the car is it's more of an EV car.
Very easy one.
Look at that.
Because it looks like it's designed without the constraints of having to package an engine, right? Maybe it's not an EV.
Oh, not an EV, yeah. Wow.
Oh, it's not an EV. Hey, look at interior. My God, really a Hyundai.
Yep. People sitting there.
Oi.
Click.
Oh, it's a 2.2. 2.2 diesel.
What? It's a diesel with gold plated accents. Hey, see the one with people sitting on it?
Yeah, next one.
It's the most elegant way to enjoy a diesel.
Yeah, way.
Okay, this looks very van-like.
This looks more upmarket than even the V class.
Next picture, see.
Camping picture.
HP can rotate the pictures. Like next. Okay. Camping. Okay.
It's so many chairs. 1, 2, 3 rows. 4 rows.
It's a van way. It's a glorified van.
6 nuts per rim. No, this one you have to buy those big van wheels or the wheels made for big vans or pickup trucks one for this one.
Replacement for Starex. My God.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I don't mind a Starex now though. Or Nirvana's new fleet. Okay, that looks very dignified to die in this.
I don't mind. I don't mind being sent off in one of these, to be frank.
Yeah, man. Very dignified.
Yeah.
Very
dignified.
I want an RSX.
Okay, do we still have any? HP, come. Surprise us further with your fleet of Hyundais.
Got a question here from Jing Hang. Best starter for used fresh grad, 20k and under.
Wow, under 20k.
Under 20k.
Is there under 20k maybe?
Got
right.
206 is about 10k. 2010 is about 14. You know.
If you get a 206, your car won't get stolen, no. Okay, that's the Aura. Yeah.
Aura Cat.
China again.
Aura Cat.
Next, any other pictures? Okay.
Aura Cat.
Aura Cat. I mean, I saw the stats on this car, Bobby. It's quite interesting how fast it goes, the power drivetrain.
Is it?
Apparently,
it's an EV, right? It's an EV,
it's
right?
EV, lah. So apparently, it's quite fast, like, no? So.
Hey, see the next picture? Why different color?
The one in white.
Yeah. Next picture. Next.
Click. So hard. Do it. HP can do it. You're there.
Oh, that's the Euro version. Okay. Next car.
Other Porsche ticket.
Hyundai E.
Tana, imagine you finally bought your 997 and then you have your Aura next to it. Wow. Okay. So cute, family look, family face. Oh, Honda E is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this car. Just don't like it.
Yes, nice.
Yes. Is it nice? Yes.
Well, the front end is.
I don't know.
It's modern, lah. You give it like a 70% mark rating. It's modern thing, but it's like how you being different? how are you different
It's
than
not
any?
Yes,
oddball,
yes,
right?
exactly.
It doesn't
It's
have
like
that
You pass the
oddball.
mark, you pass lah. You go for exam, you pass the mark, but now what?
It doesn't have that
Pass already.
oddball quality that we've come to know from Citron or DS, right?
Yeah.
Like Austin
It's
Yap
like
says,
they
looks
like-
like
try to
You
China
look
cars
at the rear.
like,
You look at the rear tail light. There's a thing going down there. It's like they
like
quit
that.
somebody.
yes. It's like they try to add stuff to it, but those things that they added are meaningless. It's like it leads to nowhere. The proportions are off. Look at the proportion of
It's like
car.
the tail
It's
light
off.
got a little pinky there pointing out.
Like
You
Bobby,
know,
for
like those
example, like,
buses. You know, like those buses with a smaller undercarriage frame and then with a larger body on top. You kind of feel like that.
you see, like Bobby, like,
Oh.
you look at the side
Yes,
here,
Tana?
where this the rear mirror stops, and then there's a bulge going out to the tire. Like I always
Yes.
wonder, like, okay, what's inside there? Like I always think about the car. Like what's inside? Is there ECU there? Do they put a battery there? Do they put what is there? What's the space for? Like if I'll
It's
be
an
very
icebox.
heartbroken if I open inside, all empty, like kosong, just making
Like
a
you
shape.
can't hold
like,
there, right?
like why? You know? And look how big it is. Look how
Yes, yes.
like
Daryl Radley thinks that a strong 508 aura. I've no doubts these cars definitely share platforms underneath.
Yeah, I'm sure the platform came from the 508 lah. He just tried to spice things up and try to say I'm a premium brand. It's like, random chrome stuffs don't make a premium brand. Any other pictures? HP? HP fell asleep already, is it? Now let's finish it off. Well, yeah, proportions are off lah.
Yeah.
Off lah. The boot lid is too
DX8
tall.
or Harrier.
What is Harrier GX? Harrier lah.
Hmm.
I'll go CX8.
Hmm.
Tell me one car, Bobby, that
Yes.
in the last 5 years came with a lot of chrome front, and now you look back at the car, you're like, wow, the chrome looks good. like imagine when they're making the car, like, oh, let's add chrome. You know what? It looks sporty, and then they come, oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Let's put chrome in the car. And then like, after 5 years,
the current Sonata.
like, why?
What car is this?
Wow.
Kalagon.
VW.
I think it's a China only car lah.
Yeah, it's a China market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kalagon.
it has the VW vibe lah.
But they have a lot of cars that we don't get lah
Yeah.
in China.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's the segment, what's the positioning.
Wow.
Luxurious looking. CX9 competitor.
It gets the BMW side lights, the welcome lights.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
this is up
Oh, that's a
market,
nice
man.
dashboard. Very nice.
This is up market.
Could be a CX9 competitor. Oh,
It's
it is a
crazy,
CX9
yeah.
competitor.
Yeah.
It's crazy
yeah,
that
yeah.
they can make a car for the region alone because the market is so big.
Yes.
Yes.
In
the
fact,
market is
In fact, the Tiguan Allspace was initially conceived as a product for China.
Walao eh. This one to
Oh, yo.
challenge Wildfires and Alphas. Very nice. Oh, yeah. All-round sensors and all that.
I like the fact
I like
now
all-
VW is going on the path of they are the more affordable control cars out there. You know, the value they provide is actually quite good.
Tana, do you feel that with current designs, right, of Volkswagen versus current designs of Audi, Volkswagen looks more premium
Definitely.
and Audi looks like the sub-brand, like
I
the
put it to you to say,
cheaper
Bobby,
version.
you know how when we got the A5,
Yeah.
you know how I never didn't do a video on it
Oh. Why?
because I didn't like the front. So I didn't say anything bad about the Audi A5. So honestly, I find the Action front looks better than the Audi A5. So so yeah,
They feel like Skoda back then, you know, it's like over design, do this, do that, do all this fancy stuff. And then Volkswagen is just prestige and confident, you know, aesthetic. Ayo, what's wrong with Audi? What is this?
So I agree with you. I think the VW looks better nowadays compared to the.
They look more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
the hell?
it breaks my heart, like, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, me too. It breaks my heart. What is this? Coffee. Why call it coffee? What brand is this?
Which part of it says coffee?
In front there,
The
in the grid.
plate. The
No,
plate
I mean,
says coffee.
but what part of the design says the name is Way?
Oh,
Way.
China
No
brand.
way.
No way.
Wait.
Hey, it looks like,
Hey,
it looks like a citron.
Click the picture before this. Before this, yeah. One more picture. The tagline
Away.
is "Way
Wait.
away."
Oh my god. Okay, my name is Ang Iwei. So, way away. What the hell? Way. Okay, it looks as ugly as the citron just now. It's just trying to do something, but then those things don't match. It's just tak boleh lah.
Like Bobby, like that the door sill and the bottom there, that the plastic bits. Like some good cars, that's designed to be like to trap the mud. So when you close it, it kind of closes up. Some cars is fake, it's just flat. So those are functional versus actual reasoning behind it, So.
Walao, oh my god!
It looks cheap, huh?
What the Yahweh!
It's scrappy, yeah.
Yucks!
Looks like somebody from plywood. They cut the plywood and then they
just
sand it down.
Tana, can you imagine this is Shanghai Motor Show, and then a bunch of Japanese car bosses, they go around all the Chinese car makers stand, and then their heartbeat goes like crazy, and then they feel very stressed, and then they come to this stand, they are like,
we are safe.
I have a question about all this display monitors. Why do they make a car whereby you can actually go and they say the type with Apple, let's say, and when the new Apple comes out, plug in your iPad and that's your display, so you can keep upgrading as you own the car.
I think it needs to be able to withstand about 60-70 degrees in the car when you park under the sun.
Yeah.
Right? I think the iPad would probably blow up. Yeah. You wouldn't want a lithium ion in there, Okay.
This is not bad.
Not bad.
Number plate is GG, but it's not bad.
But again, they try to be different. But is it pretty? It's clean,
it's not
though.
offensive. Yeah, it's clean.
It's not offensive.
You want to hear a joke? If you go to the back of the front view, HP.
Yeah, the front view.
The front view.
Yeah.
If they had put a Mustang logo here, it probably will look better. And a Mustang.
Okay lah. Opel. You know Opel is the first German car maker.
Oh, yes.
Really? And sadly, we've totally forgotten about this brand, right?
Yeah.
And it's under Peugeot now. Now it belongs to Peugeot.
Mustang had a baby.
Yeah.
It has the
under Peugeot, and I think
this could be a 308 piece, right?
This car has got the monster.
Yeah.
This car has got the monster.
What I suspected is a 308 underneath.
It's got the monster. The muscle car look. The fact that the center is like all blacked out. Has that feel to it. So
it's not over designed, but not super attractive also. Could have gone by it.
From the rear quarters, rear quarters,
Yeah, but the Hyundai looks more Lancia Delta.
The front has a bit of a Camaro look. I thought of that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow, very flat. Hey, HP, what other assignments do we have? Wow, he really prepared so many cars for us.
I don't know how people of the future when they drive, they can see the road when they got all the screens in front of them. Like all its colors.
Yeah, man. Oh, yes.
How do you drive? ID4.
From the rear, right?
This is the one that Elon Musk drove, right? They got Elon to drive and test drive and give his comment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why does it
according
look
to the-
so un-VW, the design? It looks
Yeah, it's
so
so curvaceous.
very eggy kind of look. There's a egg vibe to it. Then I don't know whether it's MPV or SUV. It's, I would say this is under design. It's not over design, but
Hmm.
it's a weird design.
Yeah,
I don't know what is it. Okay, it's an electric car.
yeah.
Yeah,
ID is electric.
Mm. Yeah.
So Elon Musk actually was given a chance to look at the car before it's launched, and he gave his comments like to VW. So interesting.
Okay, I go look for it. Okay, what other? Used Maserati Quattroporte or Bentley Continental? Okay. I'm sure people now pick up Quattroporte
Haggerty.
because of the video from Jason Cavisa, right, from Haggerty, right?
Yeah.
I love the Quattroporte more, but try and get the one with the 4.7 liter engine, which has the torque converter. You know, Bentley Continental W12 law 6 liter engine law,
Hmm.
right? And literally no. Okay, both of them got no used car value. I think a dealer would happily sell you one for 70K or 60K, both cars. So this
Bobby,
budget, buy a 5 better. Yes, Tana?
the Quattroporte, the one before the torque converter, I think his comment was it was jerky, isn't it? That's the issue, right? It's just like it's here.
Single clutch automated gearbox on a 2-ton car. So this kind of gearboxes, right? When you release your brake pedal, when you release your throttle, right, they disengage the clutch one, you know. So imagine the momentum that you have with a 2-ton car, the tendency of it wanting to roll, be it front or back, because you have 2 tons, right? And, and then when your gearbox just disengage, right, the whole mass will start moving. It has that kinetic force there, and then you apply back the throttle, right? The whole thing couple back, right? And then you're gonna have a whoa, you're gonna have that thing, man, and it'll just shake you, right? Yeah. What's this?
That's all the Quattroporte I saw, like very low mileage, so.
Oh, McLaren Artura.
Yeah, man. So Tana, you want to get a Quattroporte? Quattroporte.
No.
I love that car though.
I don't want the Gran Turismo, the newer one, and
okay. Artura. Forgettable design for a McLaren though. Really forgettable design for a McLaren. Seriously, it's not bad looking, but it's so forgettable. Oh, there's a flying buttress.
Nice little touch.
Flying buttress. And, yeah, forgettable. Why is the intake so mounted so front? Anyway, okay. Any other thing or not? HB, come. Just buy.
What?
What is this? Oi! Don't give us concept car, eh?
Lego.
This looks like something I would buy for a laugh.
Yeah, but
it's
not a production car, right? HB. What brand is this? What's this? Canoe electric pickup truck. Not concept car, oh. Walao. Hey, rotate the pictures, quick, bro. Come, let's see more. Fast.
Wow.
Nice. I like.
Look at. No, wait. Go back. The early picture, the front with the lady there. Camping.
Lady open, can load in stuff because it's a flat platform.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yes.
No, it's a table. You know, like, oh my god.
Yes.
So
nice. Oh, I like
this. Is cool, right?
Yes,
it's
super cool.
It's like one of those military trucks, you know.
Yes.
Super nice. Oh, these are nice. Damn nice. Canoe.
Factor.
Very nice. Very nice. It has a Volkswagen microbus vibe.
To me, it has got military truck vibe.
Milk truck.
Like a military, like army truck vibe.
Oh, just now the full car, the van one, not the pickup version, right? It has the house of microbus.
I think it's older. This one, okay. Sorry. It came with
Yeah.
the enclosure. But the enclosure is that's more like a pickup truck with an enclosure.
Yeah, it's like those things that you put on the deck of
It's
the
a pickup truck,
right?
you know? Yeah.
Wow, nice,
Look at that! Side
Hey,
table.
Ben.
The side table drops down. How
Wow.
cool is that?
Ish.
Give me ideas, man. If I buy a pickup truck, I could do this now. What if
Hey, this is
table drop down, you know?
Anna, imagine the bed, right, is just full of ice cold beer.
Yes, Tana, Dodge, right? In US, right? Dodge. This site, I don't know what you call this. This thing,
Yeah,
that's how you wonder whether it's empty one, right?
Yeah.
So what they do is like so American, you know. One side is an ice box, okay, where you have a plug below to drain the water. The other side, right, is where you can put your rifles.
I've seen the one with the Ford Raptor. They put all the toolbox one side. They just open up, you know.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, this is cool.
This is cool.
What car is this again? Is this what brand is this?
What
Canoe.
Oh.
Wow,
Canoe.
base price 34K USD. Whoa.
Okay, American. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, next.
Meanwhile, I didn't know that
Diesel,
but 89K for an A.
Don't lah.
I think you can get a petrol for this price also lah, bro. You want a diesel?
I mean, people forget that diesel, like my diesel now, like, you know, where diesel for the economies to work out, you got to do long distance because then savings are there.
And
because like, for example, the injectors isn't a mileage based thing because our fuel is crappy. You can't get your anywhere you go to. It'll be blocked up, turbos, you know. So you need to drive a lot to make it worthwhile. So diesel don't get
and the Audi TDI is not an official imported model. Audi now officially sold the TDI in Malaysia. So the Audi diesel engine isn't as commonplace as compared to the Mazda Skyactiv or the BMW N47 diesel engine. So parts also may not be as easy to source when you have major repairs to undertake.
Yeah, man.
Don't lah. Get the 3.0, you know, no issue whatsoever. Buy it and buy it.
Next car. That's so boring. Cadillac.
Let's debate a bit about financing. What do you guys? I know.
So car buying financing advice: don't go 10% government and 90% bank financing over 9 years. COVID has proven our leveraging during good times may hurt. Okay, so I'll talk about one thing now. So people talk about should you buy cars now and the fact now you're not using cars, car value drop. The fact is, right now as we speak, USD is getting stronger every day. The fact of the matter is, worldwide COVID, car manufacturers have stopped their release of cars. So in the last 2 years have kind of stopped, like, you know, in a way. So your car, no matter what's said and done, it's going to get another year plus of lifespan. If you think about a car, 7-year lifespan, it's going to get a 1 year extra bit. So you're not actually losing much in that sense. The whole issue of 10% and how many percent financing and 9 years, I think the only question is that if you can keep the car for 5 years, 9 years is okay, it's fine. If you want to keep the car for 4 years, most likely you got to pay money or lose money and you sell the car. You know,
yeah, exactly.
So if you can tell yourself how long I need the car for, buy it. And to buy that, you must come to a point that you love the car when you look back at it. Don't buy the car because it's sensible, because everyone buying it. You must look back, wow, car is tuned. Because of 5 years, the car is the price rate.
Yes. So at least when you pay that,
when
you pay that money installment every month, right, you feel like, okay, it's worth the pain.
Yeah. Because there'll be times the car will test you. Like my car will break down. it'll test your faith in the car. You know, if you don't love
Yeah.
the car, you're gone. You will mentally break down. Trust me.
All right. All right.
Yes. Carnival, crazy big.
Oh,
Question: do you think to buy the RX-8 Spirit R 212 120? I think no. I think I won't. I won't. It's like a special edition. Nah lah.
but no lah,
120K.
RX is not,
No, but it's a newer one.
RX8 is not at that price point yet. One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you, Tana? Do you think RX8 will ever hit the 100K mark?
It's one of the most produced lottery engine mass produced cars in the world. You know,
Yeah.
so it's too many numbers out there to the point that even today you wreck an engine, the engine is to buy like 35K to buy an engine, lottery engine. So it's also cheap to buy because there's so many out there. So I don't think you'll hit to a point it's like collectible. You know.
Oh, nice.
Hey, this is the same platform as the Taycan.
Taycan. I think Taycan is prettier though. This is over designed.
Yeah.
I prefer the Taycan design, but this one looks
Yeah.
good. It looks good. It looks good because of the profile. The profile of the Taycan is just perfect. With the stance of the car.
And this one, it retains the profile of the Taycan, obviously, because it's a big platform.
Yeah.
A car, if your proportions are right, your cutting is right, then you 90% of the work is done.
Very hard for them to screw up, lah.
But it looks like they
Taycan
were
is
trying.
Yeah. They were trying to screw it up. Right? Compared to the Taycan, definitely, it's too much design elements. HP. Wow, HP want to torture us. E50.
Wow, if Thomas is watching this, he's getting plenty of inspiration for Dude, Where's My Car, man.
Yeah, man. Is it pretty, Tana?
I think the fact is trying to go back with the McLaren F1. I think that's where the problem starts.
I have an issue with the headlamps. It looks MRS to me.
Yeah. To me, he shouldn't have
too big.
Yeah, he shouldn't have kept this particular line. He should have gone 14 altogether. Why spoil? I mean, this will backfire on him, you know. And it's the fact that he said, "Oh, you don't need power. I want to be more, genuine." No lah. You got to be all out or nothing, you know. So
you know what, Tana? To me, right, headlamps, right, the whole. Have you held the headlamp? It's actually heavy on it,
Yeah.
And it's hanging at the corner, right, over your wheels. I mean, for Gordon Murray, right, I would have expected him to employ some really high-tech LED type of lights, to be very lightweight, very small size on the outer far end of your front end, instead of having something that is, I don't know, 2-3 kilos.
Or like a McLaren, whereby it's just naked lights and that's inside, something that.
Yes. I just felt it has oversized headlamps.
So, to me, although this is an engineering masterpiece, it's trying a lot to hinge on the past, lah. So.
Yeah, and somehow it doesn't look elegant. It is nice, but it's not elegant. I don't know. It just doesn't give me that hypercar vibe.
It's like I can't afford to buy a F1. I buy this. Okay lah.
Yeah, somehow.
No rear shots.
Huh?
No rear shots.
God, there's a rear fan. There's a fan in the rear.
Me.
Yeah, you see, it's not elegant. The car is not elegant.
No.
It's
Pagani Honda did it well.
No, tell me about that, man. But I like the interior. The interior looks like it looks like a metal G-Shock to me. The interior is like
Oh yes.
Yeah, there's an industrial feel to it. It's like it's not trying to be a luxurious car, Yeah.
It's almost like the current Enforcer.
Yeah. 3-seater layout and all that. Yeah.
You cannot win my heart over McLaren F1 lah. Sorry lah.
Oh yeah.
McLaren
Apparently-
F1 how to beat, brother.
No, as I said, when you do those cars, trying to be that and get some vibe, especially on that, it's hard. How are you? You're trying to ask me to choose between that and this. Like, no matter what, I want to pick and choose this against that. So
Yeah,
why?
the
Why
F1
bother?
F1
Don't bother. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
man. Maserati MC20. Cover the logo. Cannot
The
tell
best
again.
thing about the car is the logo.
Yeah, and if you cover it, you cannot tell what brand is it.
Honda.
Yeah, it doesn't look Italian. It doesn't look Italian. This car doesn't look Italian.
Yeah.
It looks like a second gen i8 or some shit like that.
Would you
It doesn't
consider
look-
i8, Bobby?
Sorry?
Would you consider i8? Ever in your
Hell
life?
no, bro. No.
The sound of it is enough to.
No
Would
way.
you?
No way. It's a 1.5 liter three pot hybrid. No way. Have you sat in an i8?
Yes, in a workshop lah.
The amount of plastics. Wow.
Lightweight.
Recyclable, ma.
Lightweight.
Ayo. I don't know lah. It's like they're trying to say that, oh, we're building a supercar to save the world. It's like, what? Don't build it.
It's a car. You know how when Merce was tying up with Swatch and made the roadsters. With the smart car. This is like an i8. It's more like BMW and Swatch got together and made a car. And there i8 is born.
Okay, I have to say I like the design of the i8.
Yes.
I do like the design of the i8, but the whole
Plasticky lah.
powertrain thing, very forward thinking, and then see the MC1220 is so forgettable. We just like let's talk about something else. Wow.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Yeah. Oh, HP. Should we skip this? It's like
Yeah.
yawning car. Still got the HP, way. Don't torture us, way.
Last time you asked me about an E34, right?
Yeah.
Oh, got question.
Okay, Con, you're telling me the engine. So the E36 six-cylinder engine and the E34 are they the same engine?
Depends on which generation. The E34 facelift and the E36 pre-facelift share the same engine.
Oh.
So this is 2.5 and 2.5, right? They are probably the same engine. But the facelift one, it would be a 323 or a 328.
I was actually looking through like we were talking about the old BMWs, and some are very cheap, I saw an E34 the other day for 3,000 ringgit. Honest to God. But the car wiring got issue, engine got issue. But other than that, the body is good, the interior is good, everything intact and all that,
Was that the car you asked me about, Pana?
No, this was a red color car. How much was it? I think it was sold within the hour,
Yeah.
And I was looking at the all the horsepower, the engines, the power didn't go up much throughout the generation. I noticed that the power didn't spike up a lot during the.
No, in fact, from the E34, right, to the next generation engine, right, there was a drop because of emission.
So it's like for you to kind of put an engine in for to really hike up, you got to go to the E90 era to get significant increase.
Yeah.
Okay, Bobby, I know already. E34 with the E90 engine.
Bobby will tell you don't waste your time, lah. Focus on your goal, Tana.
No, for goal is focusing.
Your goal. Yes, I read about this. Yes, but yeah, they this is one reason, lah.
Bro, the prototype is front engine way.
Oh, that I didn't know.
What the hell is a front engine? 4.4 V8 in the front of an i8. I cannot imagine that.
Yeah, can fit. I know Alpina made an i8 prototype, but I thought it was mid-engine also.
No, it's front engine. No.
Wow, that would really touch out the dynamics of the car, man.
Yeah, man. Best sports car for a 70K.
Z4.
Okay, define
and
sports
also-
car.
Yeah,
Must it
lor,
be
for
two-door
MX-5.
or four-door?
MX5 can get any generation below 70K. Which generation
first
MX5
gen,
can get?
first gen.
Hmm.
Only the first gen.
Third gen cannot. Second gen, not many in Malaysia. Huh?
Cannot find a second gen. Nobody wanted the car.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That or the first gen Z4.
Oh, Z4 can any day.
Yeah, lah.
Yeah, Z4 will be a good choice, lah.
Yes.
Easy, reliable.
What is this?
Honda Civic Rival in Thailand.
Hey, question. So the MG, what are they doing actually? It's not their own car, right? It's not their own.
It's a Chinese
Is it
brand
The
now.
whole MG brand is bought
The brand,
over
right?
by a China company.
Correct. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
is there the own MG, or is it a China car being rebadged as a MG?
Well, basically they bought the whole brand over, and they just make everyday cars in China lor, with the brand MG. Lor. It's not selling well.
Hmm.
They have in Thailand, I noticed, lah.
Yeah, in Thailand, but it's not selling well in China. Alright.
A B7 A4 at 35K, goodbye. 07 car.
207.
Okay, not super reliable, but a lot of spare parts. A lot of people know how to fix, So it's basically a Mark 5 kind of, engine.
35K can get Quattro.
Quattro.
Maybe Quattro.
I'm just checking.
Just another thing to maintain. Another thing to break down. Change axle lah, change the differential lah, control arm lah. Audi likes to do like 5-link control arm, multi-link. Walao, you change the control arm.
It's expensive. It's expensive to have an Audi that is perfect in all sides. Like,
One side 5 arms, both side 10 arms. One arm 200 over ringgit, 200-300 ringgit. Then you buy one whole set and then, oh my god, easily few K on those arms. Yeah, and then they always go kotok.
I think the interior is also quite dated on the
Very
on that
dated,
gen.
very dated.
So,
Very small.
how much would the BMW equivalent be? BMW
E90.
E90.
can, right?
Can. About the same price.
Yeah, get a
E90
BM.
maybe can get slightly newer at 35.
Yeah, I think I know generally we say that Audi is cheaper than the BMWs, but certain BMWs are also cheaper and better to service, easier to maintain. Yeah.
But for the era, not exactly. They are more or less the same. And
no, as in looks wise, lah. As in looks wise,
Yeah.
like, why?
But that's the era where Audi with a 2-liter turbo, your BMW, I don't care, you are 323, 325, 328, all fuck off lah. All fuck off. Cannot fight. Yeah, all cannot fight with the 2-liter TFSI Quattro, right? So that's how Audi grow, man. They were the first to turbocharge amongst the 3 German brands.
If I look at 2010, 210 cheapest 3 Series is 50K.
Yeah, see about that.
210 is
2010 3 Series at 50K, that is too expensive.
3 to 5, that's a lot. That's what I get. No? Sorry, 39K. Yeah, is it?
I thought I've seen these things go for as low as
35K lah. 3.5 is the cheapest. 320i, 211.
320i.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, this one, both are not reliable. Why you want diesel, bro? Why you want diesel?
People don't understand diesel in Malaysia is crap. I'm so angry with Malaysia because of the pure diesel. My diesel injectors are crapped out. Okay, and it's so freaking expensive to fix injectors. Do not buy a used diesel in Malaysia unless you can afford to change the injectors, or you can spend the money lah. So it's not.
Okay, I tell you all something else. The Evo Club extended warranty do not cover, do not sell to the 2010, 2012, 13, 14 Hyundai diesels also.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Santa Fe, ah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
They don't accept.
Mm.
All right.
But I guess if you get something that's already done up and you are on Euro 5 now, maybe lah. But still, no lah.
You want a Cayenne,
Yeah.
you get a 3.6. That's a Volkswagen engine, 3.6, reliable. That is a very old 3.6 V6 engine. Is a reliable engine. Get the 3.6. Don't get the diesel. All right.
Cool.
Mouse
296 GTB.
I don't like.
I don't know, man.
Forgettable.
Yeah, and I don't like the fact that the GTB name is used in a six-cylinder car.
Yeah. You see, you forget, then done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so forgettable this time. The design. The same thing. You cover the brand, you cannot tell what brand is it.
It looks like a Hot Wheel with very
Yeah, it's not Ferrari.
I do like the execution of the exhaust here, though.
Yeah, the exhaust is nice, but
Yeah.
so sad. You look at the car. Oh, nice exhaust. Moreover, it's a Ferrari. I don't know. Maybe they want to return to the clean designs.
Has a Corvette look to it, maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah, with good color scheme, right?
Corvette look to it. It could be a Corvette lah.
Yeah.
You know. So that's an insult to Ferrari. I can't insult you anymore.
I don't know about the color scheme. It's like they run out of ideas, I guess. Maybe they want a more luxurious return to a more.
They should do what they do in McLaren. Every 2 years, change one spoiler. Okay, new version.
All right, guys, thank you so much. We really hit 3 hours again today. My God. Thank you so much for joining. And
says she's happy to share the body shop with you, Bobby.
Oh, so your car is there. So you saw my car.
So your car is being viewed by people. Next thing you know, it'll be on the internet.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, last question. Buy. Can buy. This one, Tana. Which one?
I got a soft spot for RX-8 lah. I know, although the RCZ looks nice, my soft spot is RX-8 lah.
Yeah,
the bang for buck, right?
Bang for buck.
Bang,
you know, it's
bang for buck.
If a car was measured by how much it is different to the cars that you normally drive, I think the RX-8 will be the one that stirs you, because why? It's just so different. The manual shift, the rev, the sound, the vibration. It's so different than what we have, like, you know. The 350Z and the RCZ, you can drive as if it's a normal car and you won't feel a thing.
Yeah.
V9 A4 TFSI.
Can buy.
Yeah.
Slightly boring, but okay. Buy. Good car.
Preferably get one with quattro.
Yeah. Best engine sound.
Sorry. V8
Best
V12.
engine sound video.
Under 350K.
Wow.
Any Mercedes AMGs under 350K?
Nope.
SL
Which
35?
AMGs?
Any
SL.
AMG.
Oh, yes. SL55.
SL63, I think it's below 350K.
E63?
E63 cannot get under this price. So, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I thought about the 6.2 lah. We don't have.
Quattroporte?
6.2. Oh, Quattroporte. Yes. If it runs. Hey,
No,
bro, Quattroporte only 50K. Don't need to go up to 300.
You only want the sound, Bobby. You don't want the car run.
Oh, if that's the case, you can buy 2 Quattroportes.
7. You can buy 7 Quattroportes, bro. 50K only, the car.
You can drive one and have 6 donor cars.
Yeah. So get a Gran Turismo.
All the 3.0s are V6, is it?
Yes.
All the newer Quattroporte.
Newer Quattroporte got 3 liter and 3.9.
The 3.9 is V8, is it?
V8.
The 3.0 is V6. Okay.
It's a Ferrari engine. The V8.
Ferrari. E90 M3 for a V8.
Yes. E90,
Hey.
yes, it's a nice V8, but it's no Maserati V8 sound.
Yeah.
Cannot be compared. Yeah.
Oh my God, there's an E63 6.2 going for 200.
Huyo. E63, muda.
Yeah. Wait, come, let me just share it here.
Why lah you?
Oh, ini soft spot for
09.
6.2. Wah, itu
And you know
rotates.
like what Thomas say, right? This car, right? It's like, you know, it's like people
Yeah.
who think you're driving an E200.
Faster, Con, faster. We only have yeah, already. Bugger.
HP.
Oi.
200k. Should I share? How much share?
Apa ni? Okay, I saw it already. Oh, it's at Bespoke. It's at Bespoke.
This one. But I think,
Sleeper as fuck, this car.
but I think this
Yes.
E-Class never had this grille design even for the 63.
What do you mean?
This E-Class, I think they
Front
all
grille.
came with the standard, you know, the Uncle E-Class grille.
Grill. Wow, this one really sleeper.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, this
Yep.
one, this generation came with the bonnet, still with the star on the bonnet one. This one wouldn't have the big. This was changed, but can be easily unchanged.
Anyway, guys,
200.
thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
We officially say bye-bye, good night. All right, we
Yeah.
really hit 3 hours. My God, what have I done? Okay, thank you so much for joining us. And tomorrow, Tana, yours is Thursday.
Yep. I have
Yeah.
no clue yet what I'm going to do this week. But the plan is I'm thinking of doing something different, Bobby. I was talking to Con about this. There's a game called Car Mechanic Simulator, where you became a car mechanic on the game and you go and fix cars. So I thought doing a Q&A session while fixing cars online.
You want to play a game of Banker Life.
Banker Life, like correct. Banker Life.
When Banker Life in reality is not enough, you want to play Banker Life in fantasy.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Most likely, I think I might invite you, Con, and Mike. Maybe we'll do like asking car repair questions, you know, on Thursday. Let's see how that goes. Okay, guys.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Guys, please subscribe to Tana and Con's and channel. All right, if you haven't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And stay tuned.
Yeah. Before
you.
we sign off, thank you once again to all our sponsors, Volkswagen and Evo Club Insurance, Evo Club Extended Warranty, Evo Club Fire Extinguisher. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Take care. Stay safe.
Selamat
See you
malam.
next
Yes.
episode.
Bye.